You should be quite pleased right about now.
I'm Scott Hansen, host of NFL Red Zone. Lowe's knows Sundays hit different when you earn them. We've got you covered with outdoor power equipment from Cobalt and everything you need to weatherproof your deck with Trex decking. Plus, with lawn care from Scott's and, of course, Pit Boss grills and accessories, you can get a home field advantage all season long. So get to Lowe's, get it done, and earn your Sunday. Lowe's, official partner of the NFL.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos, fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play.
At Pirate Radio, we're here to make life easier. And this football season, we just made it
easy peasy lemon squeezy.
The brand new Pirate Radio app is available now at your iPhone or Android store. Everything you need is right at your fingertips. Listen live anywhere, anytime. Enjoy your favorite Pirate Radio podcast and shows on demand and much more. The Pirate Radio app is powered by Flatlands Jessup Insurance and Carolina Caliber. Download the app and make this football season
easy peasy lemon squeeze.
Planning a special event, whether it's a baby shower, bridal luncheon, birthday party, or even a tailgate at Clark LeClaire Stadium, Chicken Salad Chick has you covered. Their fan favorite mini croissant platters is just one of many options to choose from, perfect for any occasion. With a variety of chicken salad flavors, there's something for everyone to enjoy. Let us do the work while you enjoy the event. Delicious, fresh, and served with a smile. Chicken Salad Chick Catering. Make every event memorable. Visit chickensaladchick.com to place your catering order. Just remember, you pick it up and we'll have it ready to go. Chicken Salad Chick, where every event is a little bit tastier.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is proud ECU graduate and former baseball player Brandon Manning inviting you to join my team at Farm Bureau Insurance. Right now is a good time to review your coverage with a local trusted agent like me. I will make myself available before or after business hours, and my clients always have my cell phone number if they need anything. From home, auto, or life, give me a call today and let's talk about your insurance coverage and about the Pirates. Call 531-1812 and go Pirates!
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates.
Jeff Stein here at Brownwood Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. For Cadillac, we got the XT5, plenty in stock, $5,000 off. For Mazda, we have the Mazda 3, 2.9%, the CX-70, $440 a month lease special, the CX-50, $339 a month with only $29.95 down. We've also got Tom Brown's favorite tagline, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
When the truth matters, trust the professionals at Private Eyes. Founded in 1999 by law enforcement officer and military veteran Gary Pastor, Private Eyes specializes in private investigations, executive protection, security, and threat detection services. From individuals, attorneys, and businesses, Private Eyes has the experience experience, resources, and state-of-the-art technology to uncover answers and protect what matters most. Private Eyes. Professional, discreet, trusted. Call 866-774-3937.
At Langley Contracting, we're superior roofing specialists. Whether it's a new roof or repairing your old one, we've got you covered. And best of all, we handle your insurance claims. We are locally owned right here in Eastern Carolina. We are licensed and insured and have a 25-year roof warranty. We can handle your gutter installation too, so everything is seamless. Call or visit us online at 214roof.com for your free estimate today.
Langley Contracting, your superior roofing specialist.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
He's Jody Mack, and he's diplomatic.
If you agree with me, it doesn't mean we're right. If you disagree with me, it doesn't mean you're right and I'm wrong, because it is pretty.
The following is an exclusive presentation of Pirate Radio, the voice of the pirate nation. Pirate fans, welcome to the U.S. Cellular 5th Quarter Postgame Call-In Show, brought to you by U.S. Cellular. Be sure to visit one of ECU graduate Brandon Tate's Platinum-certified U.S. Cellular stores and experience the highest standard of customer service. Call in on the live line at 317-1250. Now, with a complete recap of the game and your phone calls, live from the Pirate Radio studios, here's your host of the U.S. Cellular 5th Quarter, Clip Brock.
All right, Pirates are going to fall tonight at home, 34-13 to BYU. Offense stuck in the mud for a lot of the night. A lot of penalties, bad interceptions. Our guy just got hurdled. Rough night at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium after a big build-up. We'll talk about it and take your calls. And the quarterbacks are alongside. Holden Ahlers, your quick thoughts.
Yeah, speaking about quarterbacks, I mean, quarterback Caton's probably our best player, and we've said it on the podcast before, we've said it on this show, and we just didn't put him in good situations. So, yeah, should be some fun calls tonight, I guess, Clip.
Caden, Tarps are staying on.
Terps are staying on, sadly. We have a great defense. Our defense played their tails off. Yeah. But sadly, is our offense inconsistencies at the play calling part, and I think we called that out. If we can finally get our play calling down, have a consistent offense, we could have a special year. Tonight wasn't the case.
Pirates are going to fall to 2-2. We're taking your calls, 317-1250. Back after this.
Fast, reliable, affordable. Most internet services don't give you all three, but U.S. Cellular Home Internet does. A trio in perfect harmony. Fast speeds, a solid network, and just $39.99 a month when bundled with a wireless plan. Built for us. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
This is Brandon Tate, owner and operator of Atlantic Wireless, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular since 1997. Visit AtlanticWireless.com to find the store near you. We go beyond the call.
The price is always right at Doug Henry of Greenville. Doug Henry of Greenville has over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. Back to school means everything from moving the kids around or traveling to see your favorite team play. Doug Henry has the best prices around and savings for your next dream car. You're sure to walk out a happy customer. Doug Henry is easy to find right on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive, and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com.
At Tiebreakers, we pride ourselves on serving
big, juicy wings.
I'm talking
big and juicy.
Our chickens are the same ones that kick sand in the other chickens' faces. If our chickens played football, they'd be linebackers. The competition's chickens, they'd be
skinny little kickers.
Trade those kickers in for linebackers. Join us today for
big, juicy wings.
All season long at Tiebreakers.
Tiebreakers, with 2 locations in Greenville and on Railroad Street in Winterville.
When it comes to protecting your home, don't gamble with just any roofer. Trust the pros at the Boone Group Roofing. Locally owned by Toot Boone, they've been serving all of Eastern North Carolina with honest, high-quality roofing you can count on. They offer no money down, and every job is backed by a 5-year workmanship warranty, because your roof should be done right the first time. Don't wait. Call today at 252-714-0021. For a roof that's built to last and service you can trust, the Boone Group Roofing is on top of their game.
The Toot Boone Boogie.
Ahoy, Pirate Nation. It's game day, and there's only one place to go to gear up, UBE. Whether you're tailgating, storming the stadium, or watching the Pirates play from the couch, do it the Pirate way with UBE. We've got the latest and greatest tees, jerseys, and hats from Adidas, Champion, and Lululemon. Don't forget UBE game day buttons. Available free to the first 500 customers on game day. Set your course for University Book Exchange or shop 24/7 at pirateware.com.
Pirate Nation, your dream home starts with Unshakable Builders. Now building in Sutherland Estates in Greenville and Dolostone Court in Wilson, with homes available now. And stay tuned, Cross Creek Townhomes in Greenville and Whitaker Glen and Farmville are coming soon. Browse available homes, explore floor plans, and see past projects today at unshakablebuilders.com. Have questions? Use live chat, fill out the contact form, or call the office at 814-9105. Unshakable Builders, build on a solid foundation.
Hey Pirate Nation, are you in the market for a member-focused local credit union or making a switch from your existing one? Then explore First Flight Credit Union with branches across eastern North Carolina where all residents are membership eligible. First Flight members experience in-person service, competitive savings, and loan rates. Everything from automobile, boat, and home loans, First Flight has you covered. First Flight is more than just a branch. They're on a mission to take better care of our community. Stop by one of their local branches today or visit efirstflight.com. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender.
East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Greenville is the place to find your next pre-owned vehicle. From high-end SUVs to trucks to cars, starting at just $99.95. There's no better place to find quality pre-owned trucks and SUVs than East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep. Pre-owned inventory with a factory-certified 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty.
Go to ecauto.com.
East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep, across from the Cockerel in Greenville. Come see us!
Your quality pre-owned selection is at East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep.
This is Brian Packard, ECU former baseballer. You're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of Pirate Nation.
You're listening to the U.S. Cellular fifth quarter postgame call-in show. Here's Clip Brock.
Kick is up. Kick is good. Arizona State wins. Dog of the day moves to 7-1 on the year, plus money. 3-unit winner. And I know everybody else is disappointed, but I'm very happy with that kick. Big time win. Attaboy, Nick. But a bad loss for the Pirates tonight, as they fall to BYU 34-13. We will take your calls on the U.S. Cellular fifth quarter call-in show. Right as we go on the air, Arizona State walks off Baylor. We got Miami handling Florida. We got Colorado and Wyoming scoreless. Well, Indiana crushed Illinois.
Yeah, good Lord.
I think I had Illinois too, Holt, so don't feel too bad. We will take your calls, 317-1250 on the Turner Home Team live line. Blake, Jordan, Zach, hang on. We go to Cameron in Goldsboro with our SCI first call of the fifth quarter. You would do anything to keep your family or business safe. Don't leave safety to chance with national companies or do-it-yourself systems. SCI Technologies is North Carolina's premier security, audio, and fire alarm provider. Call SCI Technologies today, 321-7006. Hello, Cameron.
Man, guys, why do we have to make everything so freaking complicated? Gosh. I mean, when you're playing a team as good as BYU, I mean, frankly, I don't know how they're not a top 25 team. They're probably a top 15 team, in my opinion. Their quarterback was a lot better than I thought he was going to be. We sold out for the run, and their quarterback cooked us. But if you want to beat a team like that, you have to put the pressure on them early. And we had the perfect opportunity to freaking do that. And then from there on out, mental freaking mistakes, muff snap, penalties, 2 interceptions that were uncharacteristic from Caton. I don't know what he was doing there. But, God, that's just frustrating. It was a great night, great crowd, and, I mean, I know it was only a two-possession game at the half, but, I mean, everybody knew that game was over with how good BYU is after that pick six. That game was over. I mean, they're that good. I mean, I talked to a few BYU fans for the game, and I met this nice group of them, and 2 of them were like, oh, yeah, our husband's playing the football team. We have 2 kids. I mean, these guys are like 24, 25 years old and playing college football. They were grown men. I wouldn't be shocked if BYU makes the college football playoff. But with that being said, you take away those mental freaking mistakes, you take away that could be a whole different ball game. BYU is the best team we're going to face the rest of the year, all season. We got to come out. I hate that we're playing Army in a short week, but if we come out and beat Army, I think we'll be in good shape for the rest of the year. I mean, if you ask anybody if we're 2-2 at this point after 4 games, I think most people would have took that with the schedule. But, God, we make things so dang complicated. Golly. And at least we'll have some fireworks to use on Thursday against Army since we only scored a touchdown once. So, anyways, frustrating, but go Pirates.
All right, Cameron, with our SCI first call, somebody in the Chili Water chat gang asked, can SCI protect the quarterback? I don't know about that, but we'll talk about some of our forced errors, a lot of unforced errors tonight with penalties and things like that. But we'll keep the calls rolling for now because I think we're going to get a lot of them. Zach is up next in Dunn. Hello, Zach.
Hey, guys. Thanks for taking my call. At the end of the day, I hate to say this, but I agree with Cameron. I think had you told us a month ago that we were going to be 2-2 going into conference, I think everybody would have taken it. However, watching what was on the field tonight, it was a punch in the gut. I think that was the biggest home game environment that we've had in the past decade, and you could feel the energy in the town, and it all just seemed to be sucked out at halftime. I mean, the students were gone after halftime, which was only a 2-possession game at halftime, and everybody left. And I get that we weren't really showing any life, but I mean, we got to have our students there. That's our lifeline. What gives us the edge at home, especially back in the day. I mean, whenever we were thriving, I mean, that gives us a massive advantage, and they just left. And, I mean, you take away, we throw a touchdown we did not throw a touchdown. We threw an interception in the end zone. That takes away 7 points off the board, and then we throw a pick six. I mean, that puts 7 points on the board for BYU. I mean, that was a massive turn, and it's just so frustrating to see that, and I just don't think that we're a mature enough football team. We want to be there. You can feel that we want to be there, but I don't know if it's the play calling or what, but the lack of run game over the past month is really starting to show. We are a very much one-dimensional football team, and people are going to start to hone in on that. And it's very frustrating to see. I don't know what's going on with Caton, but we say that was unconventional for him, but I mean, heck, whenever we're down 3 touchdowns and he starts to force stuff, that's what's going to happen. So I really hope that this is a one-off and that we can turn this around for Army. But we know that going into Army, they're going to be a very, very, very structured team. They're not going to commit penalties, just like BYU. BYU's a great team. Hats off to them. Army's going to be the same way. We can't count on them to commit dumb penalties. They're going to play the game the right way. They're going to melt the clock. We can't count on them to make stupid mistakes. So we got to capitalize. So I really hope that we can turn a page and start to get this run game going, because that's going to open up other stuff. But appreciate you guys for what you do. I know it's probably going to be a long night. But again, at the end of the day, I think a month ago, if you'd asked us, we'd have been happy with 2-2. So, guys, thank you so much. Go Pirates, and we'll talk to you next week.
All right, Zach. Appreciate the call. I don't know if you might have said happy with 2-2, but anything less would be a disaster.
Yeah. Thanks for the call, Zach. And I'm not coming at you exactly here, but people shouldn't call in and saying like you're happy with 2-2. Like, why would you be happy with 2-2? I mean, yes, like could be worse, but if you're an ECU fan, like let's try to be a little bit better and have a little bit more. I mean, don't, like minimum 2-2, but like let's go into it a little bit better than that. Like the players aren't happy with 2-2. Coach Harrell isn't happy with 2-2. We're not happy with 2-2. So like, yes, if you look at the schedule preseason, like is that very realistic? It is.
We lost 2 games we were underdogs in.
Yeah.
We won 2 games we were favored in.
And I get, yeah. So, I mean, it's not like I'm not coming at anyone. My voice is gone. It's because I was hollering during the game. But let's try to be are we trying to go 7-5? Or are we trying to have a good year, like a great year? So, like, I mean, the 2-2 thing, I don't really agree with that. I guess it's acceptable, but don't love they're like, oh, we're happy with that. I'm not happy with that. Who's happy with that performance?
All right, we'll keep it rolling with Jordan in Greenville on the Turner Home Team Live Line. What's up, Jordan?
Yeah, so I was sitting behind Holton and Caden in the game, and I told him, I was like, hey, I'm going to call in the show. You never take my calls. So here we are. We lost another game. And, I mean, my 11-year-old daughter was with me, and she's like, why are we running the ball at the middle? And we continued to do it, and it was not successful, but we continued to do it. And with the offense, it's frustrating with all the weapons we have and not using the weapons we have. So I don't understand. Yeah, BYU has a great defense. That's awesome. We're 2-2. That's 3 years ago. We'll take that, but this is not what. Pirate Nation, we showed out. We packed the stadium today, and we got nothing. So I think it's a big thing for the fans. We did what everybody wanted us to do, pack the stadium. We did it. The stadium was packed, great atmosphere. It was loud. Everything was great, and we laid an egg. So where do we go from here? We got to continue to play. I mean, the Army's coming into town on Thursday. I went to Army. I was an athlete at Army, and how do we expect to beat Army? I just don't see where we're going moving forward. Like, we have to move forward, and it can't be, oh, we'll beat Army, and that's a good thing. I mean, 5 years ago, we beat Army. That's, awesome. And we should beat Army. We should beat Navy. We should beat these teams, and we're not doing it.
Hold on. I'm going to be very happy if we beat Army. Are you saying we shouldn't be happy if we beat Army?
Yeah, I mean, now, but 5 years ago, 10 years ago, if you said you beat Army, like, who's happy about that?
I don't know, but I'm like, this week I'm going to be happy.
Oh, I will be ecstatic if we beat Army.
Okay. I want to beat anybody right now, and Navy's beat us our entire lives.
Thanks, Cliff. We can't stop the option, period.
So if we do, you'd be pretty happy, right?
Oh, I'd be ecstatic, yeah.
Okay, all right.
I will say Jordan did sit behind us. His daughter actually knows ball. She was raising some crap up there. It was fun to listen to.
All right.
All right, I appreciate you guys.
Thanks, Jordan, who will be ecstatic if we beat Army. I turned him around quick on that. Blake is in Murphy next. Hey, Blake.
All right, Holton. I had tried to temper down all my thoughts until you spoke. But I am pissed off tonight. My God, we had an opportunity. We had should have been ranked team coming into our house. We had a sellout. Unless it was NC State, when was the last time we had sold out?
Yeah, it wasn't sold out, but I get your point.
It wasn't sold out. It was close. It as close as we've gotten in a long time. And we are down 6-3. And we try to throw the ball from our 1-yard line to go 99 yards under 2 minutes. What are we doing? BYU hadn't given up a touchdown the entire season. Why are we not going out playing a defensive game, trying to hold on to the ball possession, go down for a last-second game-winning field goal, hold on to the ball? I don't understand it. you can't blame this on the players. This is on the coaching. Like, you can't do that. You can't give them that kind of opportunity. It was terrible. I don't know what you got to say, Holton. I welcome feedback.
Yeah. All right, Blake. Sorry if I made you mad there, Blake. I don't know how I fired you up, but I will say, so I'm going to go to your point of the pick six there, because I agree it was a very bad call. I'm going to actually reverse it a little bit, though. You said we shouldn't have thrown the ball there. My favorite time, and this is just like I'm an aggressive mindset, and Donnie kind of knew that. No one wants to hear his name right now, but Donnie knew that when we're backed up, you're like guaranteed. When I say backed up, like you're like on the team's opposite 5-yard line or less. I think we're on like the 1 or 2. Like we have 98 yards to go, or 99 yards to go. You're like guaranteed man coverage in that situation. So you throw the deep ball. Like if there's a safety off, you throw the go ball, because it could either be pass interference or you catch it, or it's just incomplete. There's no safety to intercept the ball. If you just teach the quarterback to look one way and throw it the other, like that is the time with our receivers to just chunk it deep to get into rhythm. Because if not, it's incomplete and you punt the ball. And we don't really have a run game right now. But like one thing I do like what you said there is like about throwing the ball the way we threw the ball is kind of where the game like shifted. We threw a hitch route. Okay, we have 99 yards to go and we're throwing a 4-yard pass. Like nothing is good in man coverage. Nothing is good. Nothing good is happening out of that. So that's where the game shifted, in my opinion, and we put our quarterback in a really bad situation. And then he threw a pick six, got rattled, and he didn't look good the rest of the night. So we just didn't put him in a good situation. I thought it was a really bad play call there. If you're going to throw the ball, chunk it deep. You literally have nothing to lose. But throwing a 4-yard pass, you have a lot to lose and little to gain. I don't see a point in that. Caden, what do you think?
No, I agree with you. We had Yannick Smith all night long
running free
on a man route with a go ball
every second down
with no safety help, and the only safety help they ever got was a honky with ankle socks on. We had Yannick Smith all night long. What separated this game was the offense coordinator for BYU put Bear Bachmeier in the right situations, and our offense coordinator consistently puts our offense in the worst situations this year.
And I will say this too, and Blake, we'll get back to you if you have anything else to say, but me and Caden watched the game. They were very obviously giving you cover one, like 95% of every second down. But then we would run the ball, and then it would be third medium to long, and then you throw it, then they drop everyone back and go zone, and then it's hard to complete passes there. So we're putting our quarterback in bad situations, who should be very good, should get into rhythm, and it's tough. I literally was texting Shane Gardner in the game, and he said the same thing. It's tough, one, when you don't have a run game, and we had a couple explosive plays, yes. But it's tough when they don't fear the run game. And then on third down, on third and medium to long, trust me, I know how it is. When they know you're throwing the ball, it's tough. It's tough when they're dropping everyone back. Even if you have all the time in the world, it's still tough.
And then our 3rd and 8s would turn into 3rd and 13s after false starts to make it even tougher. Just everything, yeah. All right, we'll get to Dylan, Jeff, and Whit when we return. 317-1250. We done got Caden Norman fired up in here.
That call. I loved his energy. It came off on me.
Holden fired him up. That guy fired you up.
Yeah.
What did I say? Fire him up.
I know you fired me up too.
Was he mad at me?
We will be back with your calls on the U.S. Cellular 5th Quarter Call-In Show. Let's go grab a slice of Cucinalla's. You fired up enough to read an ad there, Caden? Cucinalla's.
Greenville's hometown pizzeria is Cucinalla's. 2 locations with pickup or delivery, and ready for your order now at Cucinellas.com. Go Pirates.
Back with you after this.
Hey, bro, weirdest thing is happening at the game. This guy sitting next to me says, "You're our good luck charm." Every time I crack a Bud Light, we score a touchdown. Now his entire family wants to buy me Bud Lights. I think I'm some kind of a football prophet. Talk soon. The team needs me.
Anything for Bud Light, the official beer sponsor of the NFL. Stock up today. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Here with Brian Cook, the comptroller for Greenville Motor Company and Greenville Auto World. Talk a little bit about the financing options that you provide.
We're here to help anybody from bad credit, poor credit, rebuilding credit, or great credit. We find the best deal through over 30 lenders here that we work with every day, and we're focused on finding the best fit for all our customers.
One website, 2 outstanding dealerships, Greenville Motor Company, Greenville Auto World. Try us, trust us at driveherenow.com.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Homeowners can face many challenges throughout this season, but our newest New Blue star, Dixon Williams, is here to slide in and save the day. Have a clog that's hitting a foul ball and nothing seems to be getting through? Dixon's fixing to get you flowing again. Feeling like your HVAC's in a slump? Dixon's sliding in to get your comfort back on track. Are swinging blind in a power outage? Dixon is delivering a power boost. So when problems arise, turn home strikeouts into home runs with New Blue, electric, plumbing, and air.
This is Dr. Dixon from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for the athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. For experienced and professional care, call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates!
You would do anything to keep your family safe. Don't leave safety to chance with national companies or do-it-yourself systems. Hi, this is Mike Robertson, the owner of SCI Technologies. We have recently merged with High-Tech Communications to become North Carolina's premier security, audio, and fire alarm provider. The most cost-effective solutions for your home or business security and life safety needs. SCI Technologies, 252-321-7006. That's 321-7006.
Looking for adventure without breaking the bank? This September, drive into fall in a brand new 2025 Subaru Crosstrek Premium from Capital Subaru of Greenville. Right now, lease it for just $265 a month for 36 months. That's only $8 a day. The Crosstrek is built for the Carolinas, rugged, reliable, and ready to roll. Capital Subaru of Greenville, off of Memorial Drive or online at capitalofgreenville.com. An official partner of the ECU Pirates, where adventure begins and savings never end. $38.59 due at signing plus tax, title, and fees. See dealer for details. Offer ends September 30th.
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in ENC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kid Scene.
Y'all come get fucked up.
This is Xavier Smith, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of Pirate Nation.
You're listening to the U.S. Cellular fifth quarter postgame call-in show. Here's Clip Brock. Now, with the Pirate Radio scoreboard, here's Shirley Rhodes.
All right, some games going on right now. This one's gone back and forth. Middle Tennessee has taken a 28-21 lead over Marshall in the third quarter. Vanderbilt has hung a 70-burger on Georgia State. It is 70-15 in the fourth. Colorado has a 7-0 lead over Wyoming in the second quarter. California and San Diego are in the second quarter, no score as of yet. USC has jumped out to an early 3-0 lead over Michigan State in the first quarter, and UTSA has gone into the locker room at halftime with a 10-3 lead over Colorado State. And that is a look at your Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard, brought to you by The Buck. It is your beacon of music in the land of pirates. Kick off your week on Monday with sports trivia with Clip Brock. And of course, you can watch some Monday Night Football. And Sunday Fun Day is back with a jersey giveaway every NFL Sunday. We'll see you at the Buck. Now let's head back into the U.S. Cellular fifth quarter post-game call-in show. Here is your host, Clip Rock.
All right, back with you, U.S. Cellular fifth quarter call-in show. Clip Rock, Caden Norman, and Holton Ehlers. Appreciate Nick and Jackson for all their work today. And, of course, Shirley and I here every Pirate game day with you, pregame and postgame. Shout out to the crew also, Jarrett, Jenny, Chandler at the field. Good day of coverage. Great pregame. Not so great game, but we are with you until the last caller is served here on the fifth quarter. David, Witt, Jeff, we'll get to you in a moment. We go to Dylan in New Bern next on the Turner Home Team Live Line. Hey, Dylan.
What's up, brother? How we doing?
We're all right. What's up?
Hey, so first off, I want to shout out the people who called in earlier celebrating a 2-2 start. Are you freaking kidding me?
All right, real quick. I think he said at the beginning of the year, if you said 2-2, people would be happy, which I disagree with.
I disagree as well.
But he wasn't celebrating the loss, so just for future callers. But yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
We're not giving away participation trophies here, okay? There's no reason this team shouldn't be 3-1. Just to give you a background check, I flew from Florida to watch this game tonight, so very disappointed. I have a question for you guys offensively. Who's the playmaker? Who are we going to? Are we going to limit the 50 screens that we called tonight? What's the game plan offensively that we're going to change going forward? Because I don't see anything offensively that seemed to change during the game. And defensively, yeah, they made some mistakes, but they got to score. We got to punch it in.
Bad night for Anthony Smith as far as if we're talking playmakers. He had some bad drops. I still think Yannick's a playmaker. We were still talking during the break, guys, that BYU was kind of daring you to make plays down the field, right?
Every second down.
Yeah, and we didn't do enough with our playmakers tonight, you think?
I think Yannick had like 137 receiving. We were on
he
the
had some late, yeah.
He should have had 200. Yeah. I mean, they were playing man coverage. And then, Dylan, to answer your question, Yannick Smith,
Brock Spalding.
What did Brock Spalding? Did we attempt to throw him the ball tonight? He has been our double move guy all year. Like anytime we need a deep play, he runs a stop and go or a sluggo or something. There was none of that tonight. Like I don't get it. I really don't get it. And like that was the storyline going into the week was like how is our offense going to be called this week? Because each week it's different. Each half it's different. Each quarter it's different right now. And yeah, we got a young offensive coordinator, but like at some point, dude. I mean, it was a big game feel and a big time stage, and we didn't get the guys in the right position to win the game or even have a chance to win the game. They weren't in position. So, I mean, yes, did Caton have a bad game? Yeah, he did. And the team had a bad game. Defense, yeah, I agree with you, Dylan. Like, the defense played good enough to have a chance, and then, yeah, you can't hold up if your offense isn't scoring. And I'm not happy with the students leaving that early either, but I mean, when you have a boring offense, I mean, they left when I was there too if we weren't scoring. That's just students rather go to the bar than watch an offense go 3 and out each time. So, yeah, I mean, I know I'm kind of rattling off there, but, yeah, not happy.
All right.
I appreciate you guys taking my call. I consume way too much alcohol to not see enough points on the scoreboard tonight. So yeah. I just wanted to see what your guys' mindset was on that and why they weren't scoring points. I mean, it was miserable to watch offensively.
I got one thing I disagree with you on.
Take a sip of water.
No, I'm good. I'm just like coughing over here. We've been through 4 games. We can't run the football. Our only way of slow run the football are the little pop screen passes. Like, we actually move the ball 4 or 5 yards. We move the ball way better on those than we do running the ball on those inside zones. Any counters we run, just run those as the run plays and let Caton Hauser throw the ball downfield. He looks great when he does it. He had a couple balls he forced today, but please don't move away from those. Move away from the run game. We played a quarter of our season, and we can't run the dang ball.
Thank you, Dylan from New Bern. 317-1250. Jeff is up next. What's up, Jeff?
What's up, guys? Hey, listen, a couple of things I wanted to hit on here. I think Caton's getting a little bit of a pass here. Holton, I heard you give him a little bit of a break on the game tonight. Man, that interception down towards the end zone, what were we on, the 10, 20-yard line? He forced that on the run. I mean, how do you do that? It was safety coverage coming down. He was double covered. He was running to his right. he should not have made that throw.
I think it was that second down, Jeff. I mean, I agree. We hadn't really talked about that one yet. That was just a poor decision.
No, it was second down. It was a horrible decision.
Yeah.
Then when we go down, we muff the kickoff. We're at the 5-yard line or whatever it was right before the half. The corner was biting down well before the ball was snapped. Why did we run like a pump and go or something there? I mean, it was obvious he was biting down. Caton still threw the ball. So, I mean, I hear you guys, the coordinator could have called a better game. He was not on his game tonight. Then on top of that, offense-wise, Anthony Smith, how many drops did he have tonight? I mean, it was like
two big ones I remember, and maybe more. Yeah, which stinks. He's been so consistent
since he got here.
But yeah, tonight was his worst night as a Pirate.
Totally. Anthony Smith so far this year has been a complete wide receiver. Not tonight.
Yeah.
How many offensive penalties did we have on the wide receivers tonight?
At least 3. I want to ask you guys about that. How does that keep happening?
I don't know, man. And Jeff, I will say, Caton did not play good tonight, and he has to play better for us to win big games. And this is something. And look, I'm not trying to take flack off of him. He's got to play better. He knows that. We've said it on the fifth quarter. We've said it on the podcast. I've said it in any interview I've done with Pirate Radio. Is not having a run game put so much pressure on the quarterback and the receivers. But it also puts pressure on the offensive coordinator. And if any of those guys don't produce, then it puts more pressure on the other guys. So the offensive coordinator tonight, I didn't feel like he put the receivers and the quarterbacks in best position. So then it puts more pressure on them to execute when they are in position. And then when they don't, then it just snowballs. So not having a run game especially versus good teams, it's tough. And Caton didn't play good tonight. And honestly, he didn't really play that great versus Coastal either. Coastal's terrible. So that's something he has to get better at. I think he's very, very good. We just got to put him in situations to get into rhythm. I mean, we have seen Caton Hauser throw the deep ball. How many deep balls did he throw tonight? 4? I mean,
4 or 5.
Yeah. And were they late in the game? Probably. Why are we not chunking them early?
He hit one early that I told Chandler that was holding to Winstead right there. Let's see more of that.
Yeah.
And when he hit Yannick, but just didn't see enough of it. By the way, shout out to the ECU defense. Coastal scored 38 points tonight.
Wow.
On the road against South Alabama.
Wow.
But anyway.
Defense good. I mean.
All right, Jeff. Anything else, man?
Hey, listen, hang on. Here's my other thing. So Brock Spalding, you guys just mentioned him. He came alive, what was that, the fourth quarter? We finally started throwing him the ball. Where was he the whole first half? Why aren't we lining him up in the slot and giving him an opportunity to go get the ball? We finally started doing it in the fourth quarter. I think he had 4 or 5 catches in a row almost in the fourth quarter to go do that. We've got to find a way to move the ball. And contrary to you guys, I think actually the offensive line looked decent tonight against BYU. I thought we were going to get railroaded. We did not, especially in pass coverage. We ran the ball a little bit. However, pass game, offenses, just play calling, quarterback, penalties, all that, just not enough, guys. We've got to do better than that. I'm going to hang up and appreciate you guys.
Yeah, and sorry, Clip, didn't mean to cut you off there. Jeff, I think offensive line, I hadn't said anything really about them. I thought they played good enough to win the game. And honestly, we ran the ball probably better than we kind of have all year. I don't know if you're expecting big plays, and we've said that before. We haven't had big plays. But our offensive line is good enough. They're fine.
They have a great pass pro.
Yeah.
Run game, I'm not sure. But
all right. Thank you, Jeff. Let's go to Whit in Whiteville. What's up, Whit?
Hey, Clip. This is Whit from Whiteville. How's everybody doing tonight?
All right. How are you?
Doing good, doing good. First of all, the glaze from Aaron Murray and the broadcast booth on Brock
Bear,
whatever his last name was, It was crazy. So let's just get that out of the way.
All right, Whit, I was at the first half. When I came in, Jackson said, man, they have been all over this BYU team. It's annoying. I was like, well, yeah, we haven't done anything. And after about 2 minutes, I was like, all right, Jackson, I know what you mean. This is so, yeah, I heard a little bit of that, Whit.
It was crazy. I mean, he would throw a 5-yard out route to the halfback, and they would just lose their.
He is cooking, folks.
Oh my God! Yeah, they would lose their voice. Which first point right there, that was annoying for an ECU fan. I'm sure all the callers will agree with that. Anyways, why was Brock Spalding not more of the game plan? Like, to the last caller's point, he didn't get going until the fourth quarter, basically, and he was. I mean, look at the numbers. He was 13 of 13 going into this game of targets to him for the season, and I'm sure he's probably still 100% of the year. So why is he not more staple of the offense going into next game? Anything that Anthony Smith cannot catch a cold in the desert. Why are we throwing it to him back? Like it's just crazy. And Marlon Gunn should be getting every handoff. It's just stressful. It's really stressful. But I do appreciate Turner Home Team for giving us this opportunity to express our emotions on this fifth quarter. Y'all are good people, and I appreciate you, Cliff, and I appreciate Holden, even though he kicked my ass and fall back in probably like 18, 19. But hey, I'm gonna hang up, and I appreciate y'all.
All right, there is Whit.
Appreciate you too, Whit.
Where was that?
I was in college then. What sport was he talking? Intramurals?
Or
Not me. We weren't nasty.
You didn't like fight a guy downtown or nothing, did you?
I hope not. I didn't drinking back then. I don't think.
Thank you, U.S. Cellular and Brandon Tate's U.S. Cellular locations, and as he said, the Turner Home Team live line. All right, let's get one more before we take a break. David is up in Farmville next. Hey, David.
Hey guys, I tell you what, I think we ran the ball really well tonight, and the defense played exceptionally well. Except the blitz right there at the end of the game where they broke for the long run for the touchdown was about the only time they broke. But I thought they played well. I think everyone's covered the mistakes. The pick in the end zone, the bad throw for the pick six. A couple of things here and there. Anthony Smith struggled early on. Makes those catches, who knows? Make a field goal instead of the interception, who knows? But I thought all in all, you look at the stats, they were supposed to dominate us up front. They were supposed to control the line of scrimmage. They were supposed to just, run for 300-plus yards a game. They didn't. And this is, a game the ECU, the coaching staff will look back at, clean up the mistakes. I think the illegal procedure, I guess the wide receivers were trying to cut up field too quickly when they were coming through the backfield. But I see a lot there if they can clean that up. They ran very well against that line. And BYU is a good team. They just didn't hurt themselves. And unfortunately, we just couldn't get out of our own way. So, 2-2 is not the best way to be. But I think, that's going to probably be the best defensive team that we're going to play. We showed we can play against them. Now let's just go out and execute and clean up some stuff and go win some ball games.
All right. Thank you, David in Farmville, who came away optimistic about some things after tonight's game. Looking at the UB stat sheet, Pirates had 119 rushing yards to BYU's 172. Total yards, BYU 418 to 404. Maybe some empty yards late for ECU. But we had that long drive that ended on a Caden Hauser interception that was, I guess the real backbreaker was the pick six, but that one would have given you the lead. At worst, you tie it in that situation.
Yeah. So you said 119 rushing?
Yeah.
You had that big long run that you had, the motion. You had Marlon Gunn had a big one. You had Hauser have like a 9 or 10 yarder, right?
Yeah.
Outside of those, you take those away, as you're probably scratching off 40 yards.
Yeah.
So, not that great of a night rushing.
With all due respect, when did BYU become like the best team in the country? Like, why is everyone like, oh, we're a good team, glad it was somewhat of a close game, we look decent? Like, what is going on? Like, are we just accepting losing to these teams now? Like, they're not Georgia. They're not the number one team in the country. I don't even know. Are they Ohio State? Like, I don't get that. That's not ECU's mindset and should never be, in my opinion. I'm not coming at anyone, but, like, the heck? I'm not being positive at all tonight. You can't just say, oh, we looked good. Like, guys, they're not ranked. They have a true freshman quarterback. It was his first road start ever. And our offense laid an egg, and the team laid an egg. And look, I've done that before too. And I was pissed if I was a quarterback and laid an egg too. Like, but the whole like, oh, it's BYU, they got a great team. Like, cool, we should too.
All right,
I'm done now, Cliff.
I like it. Getting the quarterbacks fired up tonight. Will, Kyle, Jimmy, Summer, we're going to you when we return on the U.S. Cellular fifth quarter call-in show. Ty calls a false start. We saw way too many of those tonight. We'll hit on those in a moment, hear what Blake Carroll had to say. A lot more to go when we return after this.
Jeff Stein here at Brown & Wood Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Brown & Wood's award-winning service department is open Monday through Friday. And don't forget, we have free pickup and drop-off. Every customer, when you come in for service, heavy repair, maintenance, it doesn't matter. You get a free car wash, dry, and vacuum. We've also got Tom Brown's favorite tagline, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates!
The stifling heat of summer, the bitter cold of winter. What do they have in common? The extreme temperatures of both force your home's heating and cooling system to work overtime to keep you comfortable. And that can cost you a lot of money. Fortunately, your neighbors at Greenville Utilities have several ways you can save energy. And that means saving you money on your utility bills. Just go to GUC.com and look for ways to save. That's GUC.com.
Flatlands Jessup Insurance Group is not your typical insurance company. We're a family-run, independently owned agency that's been trusted throughout eastern North Carolina since 1963. For 60 years, we've proudly served local communities with a passion for customer service that goes beyond simply meeting expectations. My father understood the importance of rolling up his sleeves and going to work to find solutions for his clients, and our team today understands it too. If you contact one of our 6 offices, rest assured that we'll treat you like family, not just a client. Flatlands Jessup Insurance Group, your whole world covered.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates!
Yeah! Get your game faces on, Pirates. It's Lindsey Gray with Carolina Caliber. It's time to blast the cannons in the stands and the fields, if you know what I mean. We're flying into Duff season with shotguns galore and shells for days. Don't miss out on Beretta's rebates on 17 different models of long guns and handguns. Get up to $350 back. Get ready for hunting season with the best deals around and the largest selection of firearms and accessories in Eastern NC. Shop online or stop by Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
At Langley Contracting, we're superior roofing specialists. Whether it's a new roof or repairing your old one, we've got you covered. And best of all, we handle your insurance claims. We are locally owned right here in Eastern Carolina. We are licensed and insured and have a 25-year roof warranty. We can handle your gutter installation too, so everything is seamless. Call or visit us online at 214roof.com for your free estimate today.
Langley Contracting, your superior roofing specialist.
Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is kicking off the fall with 0% financing offers. That's right, interest rates might be high elsewhere, but at Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, you can get 0% on Ram and Jeep. Enjoy 0% for 72 months on a new 2025 Ram truck and 0% for 60 months on a 26 Ram. Also, 0% on a new 25 Jeep Grand Cherokee L. Come see us at Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Drive a little, save a lot.
What's up? This is Bryson Worrell, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to the U.S. Cellular fifth quarter postgame call-in show. Here's Clip Brock.
All right, Summer, Jimmy, Kyle, we'll get to your calls in a moment. Will up as well. I try to find the funny in every situation, and Holden's not here right now, so I'll tell Caden. Holden during the break was still, man, I laid some eggs, and I was pissed about it, and people would call in, and I don't think Holden was saying it for this reason, but it was kind of funny that this is the show that Holden Aylor's on now, where people would call in and say bench Holden and put in Mason Garcia, and now Holden's on the show. I don't know.
Yeah, it sucked.
The circle of life.
I'm not saying really bench anyone. I'm just like,
oh, I know.
Honestly, I got upset because it's like people are calling in, and I don't even know if we just had a call. I just got here back from the bathroom clip, but like,
you wash your hands?
Yeah. I had greasy hands for pizza. But I'm just like irritated. It's like, everyone's like, we're happy with 2-2, it was BYU and all that. It's like, since when does ECU have that mindset? Like, are we just going for 7-5 every year? Like, let's have a mindset of like, you know what? No matter who we play,
that kind of is the beauty of the fifth quarter, because we've had some angry calls. We've had a couple people say, hey, we're all right. So it's, different opinions rolling in.
That just fired me out.
Yeah, I love Holden. I'm not coming at you. And then comes right at
he's coming at you.
It's
But
like,
he's not
have a better
coming at you.
mindset. Like,
Well, let's see what
Pirates do.
Let's see what Will and Dunn has to say on the Turner Home Team Live line. Hey, Will.
Hey, guys. All right, Holden. No holds barred here. Since 2015, after the 2015 season, whenever we went into our dark realm, we've been 41 and 66. That's our record. You want to know why people are okay with losing to BYU? It's because BYU has set a great standard. Because while we've gone 41 and 66 with our golden boy, that would be you while Caton was sitting third string. BYU has gone 72 and 43. That's a gold standard. They've had one losing season since 2016. 72 and 43 while we've gone 41 and 66. So you want to know why people are okay with losing to BYU? That's it. So
So are you good with losing to them? You happy with that? You happy with tonight?
Listen to them.
Are you happy with tonight? I'm asking you a question. Are you happy with tonight?
Oh my God.
No.
All right. Okay, then. What are you? You're fighting yourself now. If you ain't happy with tonight.
Are
you happy with tonight?
No, but at the same time, you got.
Okay. You're fighting yourself now.
You got 12 seniors on defense. You've got Teagan that comes back from Houston. He's made stupid plays against NC State. He made stupid plays tonight. Obviously, he got kicked out. Was it a marginal call? Sure, but by the rule, should it have been targeting? Absolutely. It's stupid leadership. We got to grow up. But I mean, you want to talk about people being okay? Were we okay with losing the teams and whenever you were there? No, but we still did.
Okay, so what's your? I'm literally saying, like, even when I was there, I said it in the press conference. If you ever paid attention to any of the games or any of the press conferences I ever said, I never said I was okay with it, and I still am not okay with it. So I'm saying don't have a weak mind. We're saying, like, let's go after BYU. That's the standard. BYU's not ranked, and yet they should make the playoff this year. No, they shouldn't. Are you kidding me?
BYU's not ranked because Retzloff got whatever that was, and then he's gone to Tulane.
Great point.
Like, that's the only reason.
I mean, that is true. That is
they
true.
will be ranked this week. I promise you.
Okay, and that's fine. And I'm not saying BYU's in a good school, but I'm saying, like, people calling in and saying, like, BYU, like it was BYU, at least it was this and this. Like, why are we not saying we can beat BYU? And look, I'm agreeing. I wish our record was better. I wish I could have won more games here. I 100% agree. But I promise my mindset going into any game, I don't care who I played, was we're going to beat this team.
I mean, we want to talk about good culture that we haven't had. We were in the dark age. Scotty Montgomery beat BYU. That was a dark age. So,
BYU against Stanford a couple weeks ago. It was very clear that they won in the trenches, and that's where they won tonight. And we were very. Through a month of the season, we struggled with the run game. It's been every single game. That's where we struggle. I knew that it was going to be a problem. If you didn't know that it was going to be a problem tonight, then you were just lying to yourself. So I think going into the rest of the season, we can sit here and argue all night, but going into the rest of the season, that's going to be the problem. And Parker Jenkins is not it. He's not the answer. London Montgomery, if you want to look at the numbers, the last caller talks about the run game and how it was good. We had 119 run yards. If you take away London Montgomery's longest run, that means he went 5 rushes for 10 yards. If you take away Marlon Gunn's longest rush, it was 5 rushes for 22 yards. Parker Jenkins, take away his longest run, that's 8 rushes for 11 yards. That's a problem. That is a problem.
Yeah.
Like, you just sit here and say that they had a great game. You take away 3 runs. That's
none of us are saying that. One caller said we ran the ball well. I don't. We didn't. I agree with you, Will.
All right. Well, hey. By the way, this is Zach from Dunn. Go Pirates! Rah!
All right. There's Will. 317-1250. Kyle's up next in LaGrange on the Turner Home Team Live line. Hey, Kyle. Hey, Kyle.
I'm here now. Yeah, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, man.
Yep. All right, what's going on, guys? All right, so the last caller, I agree with some of what he said and disagree with some of what he said. Same with Holton. So let's, Caden, first I got to address this. You mentioned the 2016 game against BYU. That's the worst BYU team in history.
I know. Well, I think Caden knows that.
I was just saying, the guy was like, hey, they have a great culture. We've been in the abyss. Hey, guess what? If you were like, oh, we're good, we've been in the abyss, we played a team hard with a great culture, guess what? You don't have a great culture.
Yeah, no, I agree. We don't have a good culture. BYU, look, just to simplify this whole debate, BYU was 11-2 last year. They're 3-0 this year. The only 2 teams they've lost in the last 15 games was to Arizona State, who made the playoffs last year, and to Kansas State, was a 9-win team last year. That's the only 2 teams they've lost to in the last 15 games. So just to be real on that. But I had the mindset that we could play with them. I had the mindset that if we, things bounce, which you can't do when you're playing a team like BYU, who is a top 25 team. They should be ranked. You can't have 14 dozen false starts. You can't throw a pick when you're lining up to, at minimum, have a field goal because you just, lose your mind when you're, scrambling and just toss the ball into the end zone and throw a pick. Then you muffle it. The very next play, or the very next drive, you're backed up deep. The next time you have the ball and you throw a pick 6. So that's, arguably a 14-point swing right there at the end of the first half. So we did everything we possibly could to beat ourselves. I think we just got another false start penalty. We have got to clean that crap up. I don't know. I'd love to know how many false starts penalties we've had this year. It's killing us. It is killing us. And you got a short week now with Army. Yeah, so I don't really know how you have time to clean it up. And Army's a good team. People are going, they lost to Tarleton State. Well, they also beat Kansas State. They lost to North Texas today in overtime. So that's going to be a heck of a challenge. And we got to do that on a short week. Here's the thing. You want to talk big picture about culture at East Carolina. Look, when you got an AD who sits there and says, a school like East Carolina, listen to any interview you have with John Gilbert. He refers to ECU as, a school like ECU. What is a school like ECU? Memphis? They just beat Arkansas. Tulane? They've been making the New Year's Six to become the playoffs now. They're schools like ECU. What the hell does that mean? I hear Gilbert saying that crap all the time. And that's the kind of culture we have. We have a culture that it's okay to be mediocre. Stupid-ass Gilbert will sit there and go, we've got the 4th best revenue sharing going forward, it looks like, in the American. We're never going to catch Memphis. Well, why don't we do something to try to catch Memphis? Come up with a plan, you ignorant SOB. That is the mediocrity mediocrity because Comfort was such a pantser. He sucked so much that we have been happy with mediocrity. And the mediocrity starts at the top, baby. And it ain't Blake Harrell, and it won't Mikey Houston. It's the friggin' AD, and it's the administration. Hey, boy, I got a podcast. I ain't going to get nobody on it now. Ryan Robinson here at the Pirate Club is as useless as tits on a boar hog. I'm not sure if I can say that or not. I apologize if I can't. Our administration accepts mediocrity, so as a fan base, we accept mediocrity. We are mediocre as hell. And at this point, yeah, people are happy to be mediocre. Because mediocre beat sucking. In 22, when we went 8-5 and beat Coastal in the bowl game, it felt great to be mediocre. Beating NC State last year in the bowl game felt like we won the national championship because we've sucked for so long. And people get fired up and they show up. 47,000. You know, Ryan Robinson said, I don't know if it was on Pirate Radio or where it was, that we might be able to get 45,000 in there for the East Carolina game against BYU because it's family weekend. What's his expectation? The expectation should be to sell the son bitch out. So, yeah, I agree. Our expectations suck, but BYU is a good football team.
Wow. They are a good football team.
I agree.
Kyle, agree or disagree, like it or not, it was kind of good to hear an old school Kyle and LaGrange call. So, thanks, Kyle. Whew. All right, 317-1250. A lot to break down in that one. Jimmy, and yeah, don't say the T word for breast. Just we kind of let it slide there. We'll let one go. Jimmy is up in Chocowinity. Hey, Jimmy. Jimmy said,
guys.
Yeah, what's up?
Man, I don't even know how to follow that.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, that's a tough one. Should have taken a break.
I had this whole thing. I mean, I was running through the air.
Yeah.
I was still running through the air. And then all of a sudden, a cataclysmic bomb hit, and Kyle lost his mind. I mean, we're going to a different level. So I had all these good thoughts, and I know you guys are patient, and I appreciate it. But I don't know what to say. I really don't.
Well, is that it?
Well, I mean, I would like to say one question.
Well, go ahead. What you got?
No. So I said this about, the Campbell deal and all that. So we did meet, a worthy adversary. And I feel like every position we are like 20 pounds light, or we're a half a second slow. And it almost begs the question, is this where we're going? And I know we're not going to go into the whole NIL deal, but is this where we're going, where you just can't compete with a bigger budget? And so it's that every position's a little bit better. You can't take the heart away, and you can't, the effort and all that. But when they have the opponent team, they have bigger, stronger, faster. How do you overcome that? I don't know if you outcoach it. I don't know what you do, but my question is that where this whole damn thing is going? And I'd like to get your thoughts on it.
I don't think the talent discrepancy was that big tonight.
No, we had talent win the game.
Yeah,
our defense was making plays in the beginning. I think the thing that fires me and Holton up so much is hearing people say, "Oh, it was BYU. Oh, we're great." It's like, no, we were at the talent level these guys were. Just the offense week over week, and we against some
changes.
It's inconsistent as hell.
We probably lose the game, or maybe we don't. But if we fair catch that punt, how's this game different?
Yeah.
Without giving them a touchdown at the end of the first half.
Yeah, that's very true. And I will just answer your question, because that is just like a broad question about like just the size and the way college football is moving nowadays. Like, I don't think so. I don't think that's the case. I mean, look, ECU's never got the biggest guys, the strongest guys, the fastest guys. But that's what makes ECU special, is because when you get guys, that's why you got to build like the love for ECU and have a locker room that loves ECU. And that locker room, I truly feel like, does love ECU. I'm not saying we lost the game because of that, but that is what the special teams do, and that's what makes just ECU special in general. Whether you have a 10-win season or you don't, is you have love for ECU. You were probably under-recruited. You were all that, and that's why you love ECU so much. So when you go play on big stages like that, you're ready to prove yourself. And tonight, we just didn't prove ourselves.
All right. Thank you, Jimmy. Let's go to Summer in Greenville next. Hey, Summer. Hello.
Guys, can you hear me?
Yep, we got you.
Perfect. I just have two takes on this game. First one, honestly, I was very impressed by, I hate to say this, BYU's turnout.
Agree. They had a great section.
That was pretty cool.
Incredible. I mean, I was looking at their side. They had the whole place packed out plus extra seating. Granted, if I didn't drink, I'd also have that much dispensable income. Just why I'm here. But
I like that, by the way. I think it adds to the atmosphere. I think it was cool.
I thought that was very cool. And honestly, I've been going to ECU games since I can remember, and that was probably the biggest away crowd I've seen, other than like NC State.
2017, they traveled well. I remember.
Still BYU.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying they travel all the time.
Yeah.
It was really impressive. Other than that, I mean, I'm glad that today was a gold rush, but I wasn't expecting that on the field. I mean, all the flags, all the false starts. Y'all have the stats. I don't. I'd like to know, because my money's on that we lost more than 60 yards on false starts alone. It was rough to see. We looked skittish out there. And coming off the Coastal game, I wasn't expecting our offense to look that weak. I thought they'd come in more confident than they did.
Yeah, penalties-wise, believe it or not, BYU had more penalty yards than ECU, but 11 for 76. We had at least 3 false starts by receivers. Yeah. I want to say I know 3 more by linemen, maybe more than that, but it was so frustrating. I don't understand it.
Yeah. Number 71 had at least 2.
Is that our guy, Holden?
That is our guy.
Yeah.
They're all our guys now, Clip.
That is true.
Go Pirates, but it was rough to see. I know we were expected to lose this game, but I was expecting us to turn out a little better, especially after the first half.
BYU was favored, Holden. That's what she's saying. Calm down. Vegas said BYU was the favorite. Relax.
Yeah, we respect women here, Holden.
I literally didn't say a word.
Thank you, Summer. Good call. I like the gold rush with the flags comment.
Gold rush, I didn't hear. I've never heard it called that. Really, that's a better name than gold out.
The first false start on Bryce, I said to Chandler, and I said it kind of loud to make everybody in our section know that was a bad cadence by Hauser. That was not Bryce's fault.
That's not
by the second one,
fault.
Yeah, exactly. All right, good call, Spencer, John, Sherry. We'll get to you on the U.S. Cellular 5th quarter call-in show. We'll enjoy some more Cuccinellas during the break and have more of your calls after this.
Fast, reliable, affordable. Most internet services don't give you all 3, but U.S. Cellular Home Internet does. A trio in perfect harmony. Fast speeds, a solid network, and just $39.99 a month when bundled with a wireless plan. Built for us. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
This is Brandon Tate, owner and operator of Atlantic Wireless, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular since 1997. Visit atlanticwireless.com to find the store near you. We go beyond the call.
Chico's Mexican Restaurant is the home of the best margaritas. Grab your amigos and head to Chico's every Tuesday for the Gulf of Mexico, a huge 38-ounce lime margarita for only $7.99. On Thursdays, relax and enjoy half-price pitchers of Chico's house margaritas. Choose from lime, strawberry, blood orange, raspberry, or peach. For Mexican food and fun, it's got to be Chico's Mexican Restaurant in downtown Greenville and online at chicosrestaurant.com. Chico's, where the fiesta never ends.
At National Finance, we're all about hometown support, just like ECU football. National Finance helps us win on and off the field. They've got your back when you need it most. Fast, easy personal loans for life's big plays. And just like us, they're committed to Eastern North Carolina. National Finance, proud supporters of ECU athletics. Visit nfcmoney.com for loans as fast as today.
Shiny teeth in me. Hey Pirate Nation, this is Dr. Holly, owner of Pirate Dental. At Pirate Dental, we fix teeth. Does your tooth hurt?
They fix teeth.
Chipped tooth?
They fix teeth.
Need a second opinion?
We fix teeth.
Need a crown, have a cavity? We fix teeth. Bottom line at Pirate Dental, we fix teeth. Call us today at 252-321-2500 or visit us at piratedental.com. Online appointments available. Pirate Dental, we fix teeth. Go Pirates.
Shiny teeth in me.
Make things happen this year with the new John Deere. In just one visit to Quality Equipment, you'll find the right lawnmower, compact tractor, or Gator UTV that will save you time and money on your next project. Keep things running all season long with the help of our experienced parts and service team. Your new Deere isn't far away. Find current offers and budget-friendly packages at your local Quality Equipment with 36 locations across North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. Visit QualityEquip.com to get started. That's QualityEquip.com.
Need to sell your house fast without fixing or even cleaning it? Call the Turner Home Team.
Hey, this is proud ECU alumni Justin Turner with the Turner Home Team. We buy houses as is in any condition for cash, and we can close in just days. As a real estate investor and licensed agent, my team and I can give you options when you need to sell. Sell fast or sell for top dollar. You choose what's best.
Call Turner Home Team or visit theturnerhometeam.com. They'll make a no-obligation cash offer for your home today.
Turner Home Team. Pirates supporting Pirates.
Cucinella's has been serving up handcrafted pizzas with their family recipe since 1932. If you're in the mood for something different, explore the brand new pastas like the chicken parm, chicken alfredo, or penne marinara. Cucinella's also has salads, grinders, and house-made Italian ice and Italian ice lemonades. Greenville's hometown pizzeria is Cucinella's. 2 locations with pickup or delivery, and ready for your order now at cucinellas.com. Go Pirates!
This is Ryan Jones, and you listen to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to the U.S. Cellular 5th Quarter Postgame Call-In Show. Here's Clip Brock.
Welcome back. Need cash fast? National Finance Company is here to help. For over 50 years, National Finance Company has been the small loan specialist with loans from $1,000 to $5,000 with low payments to meet your budget. For extra cash, visit nfcmoney.com. National Finance is a proud supporter of ECU athletics. Now let's head back.
Back with you. I missed you at the end, Shirley. I couldn't hear you. But welcome back into the U.S. Cellular 5th Quarter Call-In Show. We got lines locked and loaded as we've had all night long. Cheezel, hadn't seen your name all year. We'll get to you, Sherry, and John. But right now we got Spencer in Greenville. Hey, Spencer.
Hey, so first of all, I got a couple points to make. Firstly, I think that the BYU quarterback, he got a lot better in the second half. I'm not sure if the coaching staff gave him easier reads or they simplified the offense for him. But, I mean, first half he was honestly terrible. Second half he did a lot better. And secondly, I want to say that, yeah, we're 2-2 non-conference. Not great, but that's over. We got a conference now. We can go compete with the teams. We can go compete with the Memphis, the Tulane. You know, I think we can. We've had a couple tune-up games, couple games that are rougher, but they're good opponents. So I think we're going to be fine. And then on top of that, that caller who said Keegan Wilkes been making stupid plays, I mean, he's an idiot. I'm sorry, but I mean, Keegan Wilkes was probably one of the reasons we lost tonight because he was now their second half. And yeah, that's all I got.
All right, Spencer, appreciate the call. Got his points and got him in. 317-1250 on the Turner Home Team live line. Let's go to John in Nashville. Hey, John.
Hey, I've been listening a long time. I never thought I would call in, but somebody's got to have Holden's back here. I mean, I used to listen to this show so I could feel other fans' angst, so I could connect with them on how pissed we are. But now I'm listening tonight, and everybody's just, oh, BYU's pretty good. We're okay. I mean, I've been a fan for a long time. I was in the stadium when we beat Virginia Tech, West Virginia back-to-back all those years ago. I mean, we've come a long way. I don't understand it. I'm with Holden. I have zero clue how we are just – it seems like so many people are just okay with this.
Kyle had a decent explanation as to why our expectations have lowered so much, maybe, and that's why people feel that way. But again, we've had some people pissed off. We've had some accepting the loss maybe a little too easy for Holton's liking, and I'm not happy tonight. But yeah, John, anything else, man?
Yeah, I don't want to call anybody out, but I mean, it just like I feel like we used to be one of the premier Group of 5 programs in the entire country, and now it just feels like we've come so long, and I don't know. Somebody had to have Holden's back, and I'm his strongest soldier, so it'll.
Let's go. Hey, John, thank you. Actually, I'm just like, where's the pride at? Like, I mean, no matter. In my opinion, this is literally even when I was there, and you were talking about like the West Virginia and the Virginia Tech. Like I was a kid at those points, but I was at those games too, and I think that's where like the pride comes from, and then playing obviously. But like even when I was there, like I'll be the first to admit, like I had way higher expectations than what we did, and I was the most mad one out of anyone. So like I'm not sitting here saying like my teams are better than these. Like I'm just saying, like in general, like just have some pride of being a Pirate and like don't back down to anyone. That is what being a Pirate is. And the people calling in saying like, and I'm not coming out. I don't know. Just frustrating. I'm just like, have some pride. We're ECU. Don't back down to anyone. I don't care who they are. Like go out there to win the game. And if you don't win the game, accept it.
It stinks to me because we don't get too many nights like tonight with the atmosphere and the crowd and the build-up, and unfortunately I don't know if we're gonna have to reel off some wins, and maybe that Memphis game later this year could be one of those. But like now we gotta win our conference games, because I don't know if we're gonna have the build-up to a game like that tonight.
And conference is huge. Look in the grand scheme of things, non-conference going 2-2 isn't the worst thing in the world. I'm not saying that. Like conference is the biggest deal. So like if going 2-2 prepared us to go win the conference, then go ahead. I'm all for it.
And tonight could have set you up to potentially, I even said it in the little pregame deal I made, where you start to get in the conversation a little bit about being the G5 team to make the playoff.
Yeah, that should be the goal.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
That should be the goal. I don't care if we haven't done it yet or not. Who cares? Make that the goal.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, John. John's got your back.
Thank you, John.
Katie,
I actually really appreciate that.
Got your back too.
Love you. Love you. Sherry is up in Greenville on the Turner Home Team Live line. Hey, Sherry.
Hello, guys. I want to thank you for taking my call. I want to tell you the game was electrifying tonight, just the fireworks and the flyover and all of that. I did have a specific question, and maybe Holton can help answer this for me as a quarterback. In the second quarter, it was 2nd and goal. It was 4 minutes and 43 seconds, and that was where we had the interception in the end of the field. And when I look at it, and I'm sitting here looking at it right now, and I'm like, oh my gosh, as a quarterback, I'm sitting here holding the ball, I'm getting ready to throw it in, and there's 6 BYU guys and 1 ECU Pirate, and I said, oh my gosh, there's no way one of those 6 are not going to grab that ball. There was no other options. Why were there not more Pirates in the end zone trying to help that ball? And I'm sorry, I know I'm confusing and I'm new at
the
ball.
Well,
we know exactly what
Holden can explain it. Everything tightens up so much. I wish he'd have just taken 2 or 3 yards and gone 3rd and goal. But Holden, she's asking like, where were all the Pirates when all the BYU defenders were around?
Yeah. Shoot, I'm sure he's probably saying the same thing, to be honest. First of all, Sherry, don't apologize. This was a great call. And honestly, I love talking like X's and O's, so this is great, and Caden does too. And Clip made a great point. The closer you get to the end zone, the tighter it gets, for one. And then I believe it was a rollout. And when you roll out, like when you drop back and you don't roll out, you just drop straight back, the field's already tight. But when you roll out, the defense just rolls with you, so it's going to get tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter.
And it wasn't like a pressure rollout either, Holt. He had time where he kept kind of patting and looking. I haven't seen it. I saw it live, haven't seen the replay, so I might be wrong.
I think Brock Spalding was open, to be honest with you. That's what I saw on the field. There may be a guy there. We thought that's what we saw.
I thought he forced it. I mean,
take 2 yards and
but that happens. You're playing a big game. Like he's haven't turned the ball over much all year.
Yeah.
He's gonna eventually make a boneheaded decision like he did. I agree with Clip. He should have just took the yards, but that's what he did. He made a boneheaded play. It happens when playing football. Happens playing quarterback. And I think it was just a bad play by him. And I think he'd say that too.
And again, why were there so many BYU guys back there? We couldn't run the ball, so they probably knew that. And
yeah. I've said it all year, though, without having a run game, all the pressure's on the on Caton. And
especially inside the 10, right?
Yeah, and we've said it. We've said it on this show. We've said it on the podcast, said it many times. But if that is how you're going to play the game, and I'm fine with that. Our offense is not really giving up that many sacks, or offensive line. We can throw the ball. We have the receivers. If we call the right plays, Caton's really good too. We all believe in him. But the pressure's on him. If you don't have a run game, and I know we ran for 119 yards or whatever, but have we had a breakaway touchdown run this year? I don't believe we have, and if so, it's in the fourth quarter where you can consider that not counting with Campbell and Coastal, in my opinion. But yeah, that's just a lot of pressure on him, and you're pretty much living and dying on him having a good game. And in those big moments, he better just play his best, or else we don't stand a chance right now because we can't run the ball.
Should I piss Holden off and read this comment?
Go ahead. I want to hear it.
Matthew asking, should we keep scheduling a bunch of Power 4 teams?
Yes. What the heck?
Yeah, of course.
Are you kidding?
All right, let's move on.
We played great.
We
didn't play great, but we played competitive against both. Let me take that back. Wrong word came out of my mouth. We played competitive.
All right, Cheezel is in Ocean City on the Turner Home Team Live line. Hello, Cheezel.
Gentlemen, how we doing?
Good, man. Hadn't heard from you this year.
Well, everything's been on the up and up, so I didn't really need to call in. I think Blake's been doing a pretty good job, so there was no reason to call and complain. But, to step on that a little bit, I will give Blake a little bit of credit. Earlier this week, in the press conference, he did say that, he thought that he was going to be able to get the substitutions in there, and he executed that to perfection tonight. We actually got a couple of yards off of that. So, look, I think from where we were at 48 months ago, 24 months ago, 12 months ago, things are in a very good spot. Look, we're going to sit here and say, yeah, we lost to NC State. We lost to NC State by a yard. All right? And tonight was a little bit of a drop, and I do think that actually falls on JDB. I don't think enough people are pointing out the fact that JDB has a lot of weapons on this team, and he's not necessarily putting people in the particular positions that they need to be put in to get this thing rolling. You've got Montgomery, who was firing off in the first half, and you didn't want to go back to him. Anthony Smith had a couple of drop balls here and there. You didn't get Yannick Smith going. And from somebody who was a tight end coach at Ole Miss, you would think he would get his tight ends active in the game. So the defense was the biggest question mark coming into this season. The defense has been very good all year long. Tonight, JDB, this is on you. This loss is on you. And I also want you to know the NC State loss is also on you. You need to get a yard, okay? At NC State, once you figured out that your boy Mike Wright Jr. could run the ball, why wouldn't you go back to him? Put some packages in the plays for him. Get him on the field. You've got the talent. And the reason I'm not too upset is because, yes, I really do believe that this team can go and rattle off an AAC championship and potentially get a playoff bid. Boys, this may be one of the most optimistic calls I've ever put in.
All right, Cheezel.
Jeff Nadeau's soft. I'll talk to you later.
All right, Cheezel, who... yeah, had some criticisms, but says we can go win this conference.
I like Cheezel's call, and I also one thing we've answered over the 4 games we played this year is, what's Blake Harrell's coaching style going to be? I think he's coached pretty good this year so far. And what I like about Blake Harrell so far is when he was the interim, he was aggressive. And I love tonight that he went for it on fourth down. Like, I love that. That big play game. I know we didn't get it.
Yeah.
But just that mentality of going for it, I wasn't pissed at all. I wasn't even mad. I was like, that. I love that mindset. Keep doing that.
That's what we need to do. And I think Blake Harrell's a great coach. And honestly, Cheeseville, great call. Like, I agree. Like, we can. That's, I think, why I'm so fired up. So, we got a good team. We can go win the American Conference. And usually the team who wins the American Conference can compete with anyone in the country. So, like, let's stay on that. We can rattle off game. I really believe that. You saw it last year when this offense gets into rhythm with the quarterback that we currently have and a lot of those receivers. It's pretty dangerous. Like, we just got to get into rhythm. And that's why I keep saying the pressure's on JDB, Caton, and some of these receivers is because it's like, once we get this thing rolling, it can be really, really special.
Yeah.
A lot of football to be played, and when he said, win the American and go to the playoff, I shook my head a little bit. But right now, we are on track for the American champion to go to the playoff. Yeah. Whether it be a South Florida, Memphis, it won a big one today, Tulane. Boise's already lost. South Florida whooped them. So, like, who else? Somebody's going to have to take that spot. So why not the American champion?
Exactly. And what the teams that you just rattled off, Memphis, Tulane, USF, what one of those teams do we think we can't beat? I think we can beat them all. And we might be favored in some of them. I mean, especially USF, in my opinion. So that's why it's just like, hey, we got a good team. Like, let's not just settle because we had a bad night tonight and just say this team isn't good. Like, this team is a good team. We got the talent. We really have the coaching. We just got to put it together.
All right. Go ahead, Kate.
I'm going to go back 3 callers. I can't remember her name.
Summer?
Older lady, maybe.
Sherry.
Talking about the atmosphere, I'm going to give them heads off. The fan experience tonight was great in that first half. Like, it really was awesome. Why haven't we done that for years? I think we waited a long time, but hats off to them. I hope they keep trying to push that because just the fan experience is going to drive attendance no matter if we're playing the American teams that some fans, casual fans, don't care about. That fan experience was top tier.
Heard some criticism last week about the alternating third down music. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. I think it's fine. I was okay because I was into the game and trying to get loud.
It was a good game.
I asked Holden, I was like, are they even playing third down music? I heard
so loud.
The horn or whatever bell, but
and then they'll pump in something quick. I didn't hate it.
I'm gonna say I love the fireworks real quick, Clip. I know we got to go to break. I love the fireworks, but we need to keep them every single game. Don't just have them for big games. They did that in the UFL or like something similar in the UFL. And if you go out there and you don't run out and you run out there and there's no fireworks for one game, you're like, well, administration doesn't think this is a big game.
Yeah.
So we need to make sure, like, if we're gonna do the fireworks, let's do them every game.
I don't know how I like the fireworks on field goals, though.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
I don't really like a firework.
Maybe do a sparkler or something.
Yeah, a small
bottle rocket,
a fog machine on that one.
317-1250. We are rolling along on a Sunday morning. Commanders Raiders coming up later on today. We will take your calls. Charlie, Bryce, Kenny, and Olivia, you are up next. Back with you after this timeout.
Are you thinking about purchasing a new home? Stop by and see us at Integrity Home Mortgage at our new location in Greenville at 1420 Arlington Boulevard. This is Talbot Green at Integrity Home Mortgage. We offer a wide variety of loan programs to help get you pre-approved. Our team of Talbot Green, Braxton Green, and Joanne Weir has over 50 years of experience and is committed to providing you with superior customer service you deserve.
To get started, call me, Braxton Green, at 526-8260.
Braxton Green, NMLS 222-3878. For informational purposes only, Integrity Home Mortgage Corporation is an equal housing lender, NMLS 208516.
While you're sleeping, our whole hogs are slow cooking over wood to create that bite that Eastern North Carolina is known for. I'm Sam Jones, and for more than 3 generations, my folks have been the torchbearers for what whole hog barbecue is supposed to be. At Sam Jones, you'll find plenty of smoke, but no mirrors. Everything, and I mean everything, is made fresh daily, including our sides, sweets, and sauces. Come on over and see us at Sam Jones Barbecue, and I bet you'll be able to taste our passion in just one bite. Sam Jones Barbecue, Fire Tower Road.
In a world full of uncertainty, there's one team you can count on, the North Carolina Protection Group. Their licensed specialists bring unmatched training, integrity, and over a century of combined experience in personal protection. From executives and celebrities to families and vital assets, we provide world-class security, 24-hour video monitoring, and on-site guards, anywhere, anytime. Don't wait. Call the North Carolina Protection Group today at 919-886-6274.
Play it again, sport. Buy, sell, trade. Great deals never felt so good. So good, so good, so good. I saved a bunch of cash. Buy, sell, trade. Using my gear like I never knew I could. Play It Again Sports. Buying and selling new and used sporting and fitness equipment for over 27 years right here in Greenville. Located on Greenville Boulevard across from the Nissan dealership.
Do you ever talk to yourself about where to eat today? And then you hear,
Warren's Hot Dogs.
Then you're thinking, yeah, 2 hot dogs, chips, and a drink for $7.50 would be awesome.
Warren's Hot Dogs.
And maybe some homemade lemonade, perhaps a pizza or a sub, and definitely an apple or peach turnover.
Warren's Hot Dogs.
Don't overthink where to eat today. Go to Warren's Hot Dogs in Greenville across from Ron Ayers or in Chocowinity next to the fire station. Warren's Hot Dogs, serving the Pirate Nation since 1991. Go Pirates!
QC Kinetics with another success story, and this one from our Pirate Radio family. Brian Bailey's wife, Melissa, has finally found some answer to her pain in her back.
I work in home health, so I'm constantly working with patients. That work is taking its toll on my body and my back. And all the driving that I do, I was looking for an answer. I found that answer at QC Kinetics. My pain is virtually gone, and I'm in the early stages of treatment. They say it's only going to get better from here.
Call them today for a free consultation, 494-5387. QC Kinetics.
CopyPro, the professional office systems people, have been serving Eastern North Carolina since 1971. From Greenville to Wilmington, businesses trust CopyPro for reliable technology, award-winning service, and top brands like Konica Minolta and Ricoh. Need multi-function printers, document management, or network solutions? CopyPro delivers powerful tools backed by certified technicians and a team dedicated to your success. CopyPro, professional people, professional systems, powerful results. Visit copypro.net or call 756-3175 today.
Wings Over Greenville just got bold with their new bourbon barbecue flavor. It's a triple threat, sweet, smoky, and smooth. Download the Wings Over app, enjoy the Frequent Flyer Club, earn points, unlock exclusive deals, and redeem for free food. Save your go-to orders, order ahead, and skip the line. First-time app user, get free boneless wings just for signing up. And when you order delivery through the app, you skip the middleman. No extra fees from third-party apps like Uber Eats or DoorDash. And don't forget, use the promo code PIRATE25 for 10% off your meal. So fly smart. Download the Wings Over app today or order now at wingsover.com. Wings Over, they deliver.
This is Holt Nailers. Join me for the Holt Nailers Show every week right here on Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
There's local politics, bud.
You're listening to the U.S. Cellular 5th Quarter Postgame Call-In Show. Here's Clip Brock. Now, with the Pirate Radio scoreboard, here's Shirley Rhodes.
All right. Marshall is starting to run away with it with less than 2 minutes to go in the game. They lead Middle Tennessee 42-28. UL Monroe beat UTEP 31-25. It is UTSA 10, Colorado State 3 in the third quarter. Colorado has a 28-3 lead over Wyoming in the third quarter. It's San Diego State 13 over 13-0 over California in the third quarter. And USC has a 17-10 lead over Michigan State in the second quarter. And that is a look at your Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard, brought to you by The Buck. It is your beacon of music in the land of pirates. And you can kick off your week on Monday nights with sports trivia with Clip Brock, and then you can catch a Monday night football game. And don't forget Sunday Fun Day. It's back with jersey giveaways every NFL Sunday. We will see you at the Buck. Now let's head back into the U.S. Cellular 5th Quarter postgame call-in show. Here's Clip Brock.
I was hitting the wrong thing. I'm Clip. You're Shirley. Nick.
I'm tired. I'm ready to go home and go to bed.
Scoreboard update. Who won at WrestlePalooza, John Cena or Brock Lesnar?
It was a 9-minute squash. Brock Lesnar beat Cena.
Oh, wow. Okay. Interesting. Thank you. Let's go to the Turner Home Team Live line. Charlie, Bryce, Kenny, hang on. Olivia is in Salemburg. Hello.
Hey, guys. How are y'all?
Good. Thank you for your patience and for hanging on.
You're welcome. I'm alive.
I've been a fan ever since I was been born, and I just want to know why there was 2 sections of BYU fans there that were louder than the rest of the stadium. What happened tonight? What happened to our fans, man?
Well, they had a little bit more to cheer about for a lot of that game, but
that was a great answer.
Holden said because they were sober.
Yeah, I was joking about that.
Yeah.
That means we should be more.
I thought we were pretty loud in the beginning of the game. Again, our offense got really boring.
Clip answered it perfectly. Yeah. They had more to cheer about.
Look, I remember 1991, fourth quarter, 17 points down, man. I was there. I mean, I'm one of them that is the we believe. I'm back from that era, and I was just very disappointed in the crowd tonight. I mean, really, I was very disappointed in our fans tonight. After the first quarter, they lost it, and I'm like, I stayed to the very end because, like I said, I'm one of the ones from 1991. I believe till the end.
I love that. I don't know if it's big picture but like, I feel like is there like more to do in 2025 than there was 1991, and is attention spans and
better than college football?
The attention
not
span,
to me, not to people like us, but
the attention span might be something. But when it was 20-6, 2-touchdown game, which is easy to overcome, and seeing people leave, I agree with her. That really did make me mad. I'm like, this is a ball game. We still have a chance. If we could wake up, we didn't obviously wake up. But we were still a ball game when people were leaving that stadium.
Olivia, I don't know if you can tell by me and Caden's voice, but we were hollering the entire time until we had to leave to come here. So we tried to do our part.
Hey, I know you were. Chandler, are you on here?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Chandler's not here.
Chandler?
No, he's he worked at the game.
Oh, okay. He worked at the game. Okay, all right.
Do you want to leave a message?
Okay, well, I just wanted to voice my opinion about that because, Greenville, East Carolina, it's the fans. It brings the atmosphere, the spirit, and I feel like it helps the team if they can stay in it.
It does.
I was just disappointed.
Great call.
Holden and Caden can agree as former players that
it makes a difference. That's what I'm saying. Go in with the passion that she's talking about.
I'm curious. What did you want to say to Chandler?
Yeah, I'm curious as well.
Hey, I just want to tell him hello. I'm from the same hometown.
Okay.
From Salemburg.
We'll pass it along. All right, Olivia. Hey, you keep cheering. Keep doing what you can do.
Yes.
Hey, we would do. We would do.
Yep.
Always.
All right. There is Olivia calling in. 317-1250. Man, Kenny, we told you happy birthday on your birthday, and I hope you had a good pregame party at least. I know the game wasn't fun, but Kenny in Blunt's Creek joins us.
Hey, you can believe that the tailgate party was good. I'm not going to be like the rest of these people. I kind of feel like Holton does. I'm pissed off about tonight. I'm not happy at all. Here's another opportunity for East Carolina to shine on the spotlight, playing, a Big 12 team, and we just didn't look good tonight. Our quarterback made some bonehead decisions. He didn't protect the ball in 2 crucial places on the field, and that turned the game. We had stupid penalties. I don't know about y'all, but Doak Walker is he's flipping his grave because these guys can't run. It's just,
that's a line.
The Jenkins kid, man. I hope he can get better, but he has the worst vision. He runs to the tackle. He had several opportunities to cut away, and he cuts back to the guy tackling him. I think Montgomery still is the best option with the speed. The other guy, Marlon Guns, he had a great game, I thought. But I don't know. The quarterback didn't do good tonight, And you know what? These people used to call in a Rip Holden. So, tonight I'm going to rip Caden. 2 more games like this, and he's going to be playing tight end. I'm just joking, but he didn't. He had a horrible game tonight.
Yeah.
And but I'm not happy about none of it. This team to me should be 4-0. I don't believe we should lose any games. So conference play, let's get in there Thursday night and start working on that. You guys have a good night. I know you guys are ready to get out of there.
All right, Kenny. Thank you, buddy. There's Kenny Curlings. I have no input on the outcome of games or anything, but like a week after I said Jaden Daniels and Caden Hauser, like it makes me feel good knowing we can win any game with those guys at quarterback. They both played the worst games of their careers. So glad they got that out of the way.
Flip.
Yeah,
Thanks, Flip.
only up from here. Yeah. All right, Bryce is in Greenville next on the Turner Home Team Live Line here on the U.S. Cellular fifth quarter call-in show. Hey, Bryce. Bryce is gone. All right, Bryce is there?
Yeah.
Hey, Bryce, what's up?
I mean, as a lifelong fan, I'm pretty pissed, like everyone should be. We should be competing with these guys. But the only main question I have is, as one of these, like, recruits, as a lot of them were there tonight, what are they thinking after tonight?
Well, so I heard somebody else say that, and somebody had pointed this out with, was it Notre Dame or another team, like, all these guys were at a big time loss and they still committed to the school. Like the pregame, the build up, all the
relationships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that more important? I mean, the outcome might matter some, but what do you guys think as people?
Yeah. I mean, I think honestly, as a recruit going to games, and Caden, you can kind of vouch for, I'd say your opinion on it too, is like, you go there to talk to the coaches because you get to talk to the coaches before the game if they value you enough to. And you hopefully, with Blake Harrell and the young staff, we have like a charismatic staff, I would say, that's good with talking to recruits. So they probably had a good experience there. Pre-game on the field, I mean, that was electric. Like, I mean, it probably couldn't have been better with the flyover and all that. That was electric. Losing one game if a kid doesn't go there because you lose a week 4 matchup, that the game that they went to, then they probably shouldn't go to the school and they're looking at it for the wrong reasons. So I don't think it's that. Honestly, I think tonight was positive for recruiting wise. I mean, we're not going against BYU in recruiting. It'd be different if it was a local rivalry. Then like it matters a little bit more. But I think it was good as a recruit. I mean, I think that'd probably be a sick visit to go on.
Yeah, I mean, think about schools we do recruit against. Think about Charlotte Thursday night. I don't know if anyone watched that game. Lord. Abysmal. I watched the entire thing against Rice. No one was there. They didn't look good. If you're a recruit, you're thinking, oh, maybe I'll play early, but then you see like they really don't have a team.
See the uniforms too?
Yeah, they're ugly as hell. Tonight, like Holton just said, like I don't think it affects the recruit. They really like ECU, and I think against other schools that were close, I think we showed her out really good tonight. So.
And they're thinking, hey, I need to come in here so I can win this game.
Yeah,
like I could go play.
You'd be like, this is a big time atmosphere.
I think recruiting's changed a lot too.
Yeah.
So,
anything else, Bryce?
Yeah, that's true. No, that's pretty much it.
Great question,
guys. I didn't want to take too much of your time, so
yeah. All right. Thanks, Bryce. Appreciate it, man. All right. 317-1250. Charlie, he's a great caller. He usually shines up a turd pretty good, so we'll see what he's got tonight. What's up, Charlie?
Oh, boys, the tarps are firmly on tonight.
Oh, yeah. They're staying on.
They're staying on.
I'm really trying to polish this turd, but I'm pretty disappointed tonight. I mean, it's such a shame. I mean, gosh, I was kind of disappointed in some of the fans that left early. I felt like the exodus on that was a little premature, but I mean, heck, we had such a good crowd there at the start of the game tonight, and the pregame energy and everything. I mean, it's been a while since I have felt that level of big ball game energy around Dowdy Sickle Stadium as it did today. I mean, gosh, when them Jets flew over, I always during the intro before every game, I think we're going to win, but man, that's a game we could have won tonight. And it's just so many little things: the dropped balls, the interceptions, the endless penalties. I don't know. I'm not satisfied at all. That's a game we could have won tonight. And I don't know. I've never been in a college locker room, so I don't know. I don't know what goes into sharpening up those little things. I think if we can do that, then I think the defense is going to keep us in the position to win some ball games this year, and we've still got a lot in front of us. I mean, there's some tough teams in this conference for sure, but we've got weapons here and there, and it just felt like tonight we could not stop shoot ourselves in the foot just over and over and over again, and that's a shame because the energy at the beginning of that game was electric, and So anyway, I'm not. I mean, that was a good ball team we played tonight, but I'm not. I'm not satisfied with the. Oh well, they were a good team. Could have been worse. No, that's a game that we could have won. And yeah, So that's where I'm at tonight. But anywho, we're going to keep going and keep pulling for the Pirates, and hopefully they'll turn it around. But I'm right aggravated about it tonight.
He's right aggravated.
Yeah, y'all have a good night.
All right, Charlie. See you, buddy. Good call as always. 317-1250. Caden Hauser going the Holt Nailers route tonight. A lot of mistakes on me for sure. Just poor decisions, critical errors in crunch time in the red zone. Obviously, the pick six, just can't do that. I take a lot of the blame for this one, end quote. And
shout out to him. Yeah, respect it.
And I love his demeanor, man. I expect him to bounce back. I expect him to play well.
I think Caden's a really good quarterback. I hope we put him in positions, especially early in football games. Like, if you put a quarterback in position early in a football game and you get the rhythm going, like, it changes everything. It changes the way your season will go if you go into games like that. And a lot of that is scripted plays, and then the next you hear people say the middle 8 minutes, the last 4 minutes of the first half and the first 4 minutes of the second half. That's very important to get the quarterback into rhythm, because that's going to dictate closing out the game and then closing out the half when you can sneak points in. So
a lot of sloppiness with the penalties and stuff like that. I heard on the radio, did not see what happened on the fourth down play on the first drive where there was like a bobble or something, or was that on?
Yeah, it was far away from us. We didn't get a good view of it either.
Late in the game, you had a snap over Caden's head. He actually made something out of it. I mean, just little stuff like that, man. It's frustrating.
Yeah, shout out to him for saying that. That's hard to do, especially after a loss and a big loss. Just admitting and saying, look, didn't play the best game, put it on me.
All right, Jay, Skip, Critter. We'll get to you when we return on the U.S. Cellular fifth quarter call-in show. Be sure to visit one of ECU graduate Brandon Tate's U.S. Cellular locations next to Little Caesars on Charles Boulevard in Greenville, in front of Lowe's Home Improvement on Memorial Drive in Greenville, next to Walmart on 10th Street in Greenville, and the U.S. Cellular store in the Greenville Mall behind the Chick-fil-A. We are back with more after this timeout.
Fall is hands down the best time to be at Fish Street Hardware in downtown Greenville. We've got live music, trivia, singo, karaoke, and more to keep your nights lively. Plus, game days are back and better than ever with home and away tailgate parties as we cheer on the Pirates all season long. Make NFL Sunday your new Sunday fun day with brunch at 10 a.m., games all day, and doors open until 9. We're extending our hours on Fridays and Saturdays, now open until 11 with live music from 8 to 11, including monthly full band shows. Stay connected on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Fish Street Hardware, and come see what all the buzz is about this fall at Hardware.
East Coast Grading and Utilities is your source for clearing, hauling dirt, and concrete work. East Coast Grading and Utilities handles all sewer and water issues as well.
I'm David Vaughn. Whether putting in a new subdivision or helping you with any and all of your drainage problems, I can get the job done. Call me at 531-7494.
No job is too big or too small. East Coast Grading and Utilities. Friends helping friends. 531-7494 for East Coast Grading and Utilities.
And it's first and goal for the Johnsons. They're looking to score their dream home. They hand it off to ENC Pirate Realty, Alan Tate, and boom! Touchdown! That's a home sold in record time.
It's a great thing they handed it to ENC Pirate Realty. The last drive, they tried to sell their own home and fumbled.
Whether you're buying, selling, or just scouting the field, the winning play is ENC Pirate Realty Alan Tate. Visit ENCPirateRealty.com today, where we bring championship service to every yard. At ENC Pirate Realty Alan Tate, they close the deal or someone walks the plank.
Go Pirates!
Now is the time to plan your end-of-year celebrations. The Beaufort Hotel offers a festive and elegant setting to make your holiday party unforgettable. It's the perfect coastal location for gathering colleagues, friends, or family. The Beaufort Hotel is now accepting private event reservations for December. For everything from cozy dinners to spirited receptions, the Beaufort Hotel catering team can help you create a memorable event filled with seasonal flavors, coastal charm, and impeccable service. And save you time to celebrate, too. Make it a real holiday party and spend the night safe and sound in the luxury of the Beaufort Hotel. Turn your holiday party into a true getaway. Ask about reserving a group block of rooms for your guests. It's a celebration made easy, all under one roof. Call the Beaufort Hotel at 252-728-3000. That's 252-728-3000. And make your holiday event this year memorable at the Beaufort Hotel.
Looking for your new favorite hangout spot? Come on down to the Doghouse Tavern, Aiden's veteran-owned crown jewel on 2nd Street. From open mic Mondays to music bingo Thursdays, there's always something happening. Enjoy daily drink specials, one of the best bar menus around, and live music that'll keep you coming back for more. Grab your friends, kick back, and support local at the Doghouse Tavern. Check us out on Facebook to see what's on tap this week. The Doghouse Tavern, where good times and great vibes live.
Hey Pirate Nation, warm weather is here and it's time to get back on the boat. And at Stroud's Marine, they're stocked up with over 26,000 pre-owned parts. They got everything you need from propellers, lower units, trim units, electrical and fuel parts, and just about anything else you need for an outboard. Stay up to date with the latest deals, parts, and promotions by following them on social media. And as always, their mission is to save you money and get you back on the water as quickly as possible. Remember, they're just around the corner. Stop by the shop at 865 Rivet Street in Greenville. For more information, head to StroudsMarine.com. Stroud's Marine, your best source for salvaged outboard parts.
Looking for something better than bottled water? Reach for Chili Water. Pure, ice-cold refreshment straight from the Black Creek Aquifer right here in eastern North Carolina. No plastic bottles, just clean, crisp water in ocean-friendly cans because you deserve better. Made by Carolina Ice Company, 3 generations deep, and named for a local legend who loved fishing, music, and the great outdoors. And now, Chili Water is shipping 12-packs straight to your door. Every can helps protect the water we all love. Chili Water. The good water in your hand.
Want to make your day better? You can now order 2 large original crust one-topping pizzas from Papa John's for only $9.99 each. Take advantage of this awesome carry-out special now by logging on to papajohns.com and make today a pizza day for only $9.99 each. Papa John's is the MVP move for game day or any day. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards and start earning points for your favorite menu items. Go Pirates!
This is DJ Ford, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of Pirate Nation.
You're listening to the U.S. Cellular 5th Quarter Postgame Call-In Show. Here's Clip Brock.
All right, 317-1250. We are back on the U.S. Cellular 5th Quarter Call-In Show. As we are rolling along, Chip, Jay, Skip, hang on. Let's go to Critter in Cedar City. Hello.
How's it going, guys?
Good. How are you?
Not too bad. Hey, just wanted to pop on real quick. Didn't want to take too much of you guys' time, but as someone who's a big BYU fan, watched the game. I've actually been following you guys for the last couple of weeks, kind of prepping for the game. Listening to you guys' podcast, radio show, all kinds of that stuff. But you know, obviously a lot of emotions for you all, but just wanted to pop on here as someone who was at the game in Provo in 2022. Obviously a heartbreaking loss then, but just wanted to give you guys a big shout out for the great work you guys are doing. You know, hard loss for you guys tonight, but just wanted to pop on here, give my gratitude to you guys. Also, big shout out to BYU alumnus Captain Mojo, who was actually one of the pilots flying for the flyover tonight. So just wanted to give a big shout out to you guys.
Yeah, very cool. Hang on for a second. Holden, we talked about it earlier in the week, but shout out to BYU fans because the number of views on all our shows went up as they were watching throughout the week. But yeah, appreciate that, man. Thank you for checking us out and for calling in.
And I'll say too, I was a quarterback for ECU for the 22 game. And Provo's the coolest place I've ever played, and loudest place I ever played. And winning some NFL games, too. I was on the sideline for some NFL games as well. So, yeah, hats off to you guys.
For sure. Appreciate you guys.
All right. There it is. Just kill you with kindness.
You know what? I tell you what, that was a good call for a guy named Critter.
I know. I'll be honest, hand up. I thought it was going to be a joke call, but credit to Critter. All right. Skip is in Wendell next. Hello, Skip.
Hey guys,
what's up?
Hey, real quick. The one thing that I got a problem with is we've done this in the past. We come out of a timeout and we call a freaking timeout. Why in God's name are we calling a timeout? Why can't we get our stuff together when we come out of a timeout and we got to turn right around and we got to call a timeout? We look like a freaking high school team in the first half calling those timeouts, and we didn't have a timeout towards the end of the half, and then he got sacked, and then we couldn't make a move to throw upfield even after he threw the interception. We had no timeouts. We look like a daggone high school team out there. And he daggone throws the football. And sometimes his body language to me, I was never a quarterback, so I'm not good enough to say, but his body language, even at Coastal last week when he threw the interception, was like, oh, well, I just threw one. Oh, well, you can't make that throw right there on the 1 yard line. JDB may have called the play, but he's got to look that way. Holton, tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong, but we cannot call timeout when we come out of a timeout, and we cannot continue to not be ready. We are a Division I football team. You got high school teams. You got Bob Lewis at Clinton that had his teams better to play than ours, and we can't even do that. What's the deal? Y'all have a good night.
All right, Skip. Pirates called their last timeout with, I think, 8 minutes left in the second quarter. And at the time, I was like, all right, whatever. But I remember sitting by Chandler. ECU got a stop before the punt where the debacle happened. But he was like, how many timeouts we got left? I was like, dude, we got 0. This clock's going all the way down. Yeah. So that's an issue. I hate the body language stuff personally. What do you want Caden Hauser to do after a pick? But I will give this to the quarterbacks. What do you think about the body language and all that?
I mean, I just think he's not going to be happy. I mean, I don't know.
You want him throwing a tantrum? Do you want him?
Yeah.
I want him to sprint off the field as fast as possible.
Yeah.
And call the OC.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, like, even how now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know how I reacted after interception. I really don't. I would just be so mad. So I'm sure, Clip, I'm sorry if you got some calls saying I had bad body language.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I really don't.
No, they just said put in Mason Garcia.
Yeah,
take you out of the game.
No, keep me in. Just add a different position at
tight end.
Yeah.
The body language one's always a weird one.
Yeah, I mean, Caden's a great leader. Like, I do know that. The guys love him. The coaches love him. Like, I've never heard anything bad about, like, him body language. Or not bad body language. That is understandable.
And I will talk about, I mean, I've always said how cool he was and everything. But, no, I gave you one.
I know, it was double.
Oh, I didn't know that was a double. I've said all year, Caden's cool, California cool, whatever. Not too high, not too low. So I think he's not going to get freaking angry or upset or.
I mean, and honestly, was that Jay?
Skip.
Skip, yeah. If Skip might have seen the TV version, something I didn't see.
We were there.
I didn't see it. So,
all right, Jay is up in Greenville on the Turner Home Team Live line. What's up, Jay?
Hey guys, disappointing loss, man, and losing just sucks, right? I mean, I don't know that I have anything a whole lot more to say than the other callers, but I will say this: you're talking about demeanor. The thing I saw on the sideline at the very end, and I mean, we walked down and watched the last second tick off the clock, and saw a couple players. I'm not even sure they got in the game, but I mean, they're over there kind of joking around with each other and dancing and whatever on our sideline, and it was just disappointing. I don't even know that they play, but when you lose like that, I expect to see a little more disappointment on everybody's part rather than a few guys celebrating. I mean, maybe that's why they don't play. But some of these callers. I mean, I know everybody's sitting there saying about well, if they're not too disappointed and we're losing to BYU. I heard some of those comments, and it's just when you're a Pirate, you're eligible to win every game or lose every game. And let's just take a step back, because let's face it, we had some 2-10 seasons there and 3-9 where we went to the game and sat there, and I tailgated at Elmhurst, and I knew going in the game we didn't even have a chance. And today, losing a game like today hurts, because I thought we had a chance. A lot of people thought we had a chance to win the game. And it's a whole lot better to be disappointed with that kind of feeling than to sit there and go up and show up against, like several years ago against Navy, just knowing, they're going to kick our butt, and so I don't know. I mean, what we can't do, we can't let BYU beat us Thursday night. I mean, we got to flush this game. We got to show up, and look. Let's be honest. I mean, how many fans are we going to have there Thursday night?
How many? What'd you say? I'm sorry, fans. It's not going to be like tonight, unfortunately. Yeah.
And 8 or 10,000 tonight were BYU fans. So I mean, you figure about 38,000 of the 47 and change were Pirates. So how many are we going to have Thursday night against Army? We got a shot to beat Army.
Yeah.
We also can lose to Army.
And I'm with you, Jay. The old don't let the same team beat you twice or whatever. I do feel like that the guys will bounce back. I don't think what happens against Army will be because they lost tonight. So Caden Hauser will be better. Blake Harrell will be better. But that's a good point, man. You can't. And Holden, you how do you avoid that? Like this one, you got to move on, right?
Yeah, I mean, sucks. I think, and like someone said earlier, he said, I've never been in a locker room. Like, what do you learn from this, or how do you get better from this, or grow from this? And the good thing about losing games in non-conference play, and being like, one was a heartbreaker, but you didn't start great, and then the other one was a big game, a lot of hype, and you still didn't play well, is no matter pretty much in life, but definitely in college football, you learn way more from the loss, especially early in the season, than you do from the wins. If we just skated through 4-0 with big wins, we'd think we're, untouchable, and we would go out there and probably lose to one of these teams we don't need to lose to. So losing, like I promise you, no one is more motivated than JDB and Caden Hauser right now, and Anthony Smith with some of the drops. Like the guys who aren't playing the best right now or being their best selves, like they are going to be the ones who are really into it and really dialed in. And who do we need to be dialed in to make a conference run? The guys that I just named. So it's not the worst thing in the world. I just think you got to learn from it. I think that at the end of the day, great teams learn from losses, and the great players are the ones who bounce back quicker. And guess what? Playing a triple option team in a short week, they start practice tomorrow. They do not have any off days, so they really don't even have time to watch the BYU film, to be honest with you.
As far as the guys on the sidelines, it's definitely bad optics. You don't want to see that, the guys smiling. But reminds me of like Derek Anderson. He's got a classic post game, the old quarterback. He threw a few picks for Arizona. They lost, and there was a camera on him, and he like smiled or laughed. And somebody asked him about it, like, what were you laughing at? You were down by 40 or whatever. And he was like, nothing was funny. I didn't laugh, which he did. He should have just been like, I don't know, dude told a joke or something. I'm a human being. Like, hopefully the guys are pissed off about it and you caught them in a moment. But it doesn't look good, I'm sure, with angry fans leaving and you got Pirates laughing on the sideline.
I mean, Caden, as well, you get 120 18, 22-year-olds together, you're going to find some idiots somewhere.
Yeah. All right, Jay.
Hey, guys, one more thing. On the fireworks, when we buy that package, you get 4 fireworks shot off. So on scoring, and then anything after that, they start sending you invoices for every additional one. So, they probably sat there at the end and said, well, let's go ahead and shoot this off for a field goal because they paid for 4 shots or whatever. So that's why we got a firework display for a field goal. But anyway, Holton, I do got a question for you. I want you to. Somebody made a comment about how we threw across the middle successfully there at the end in the fourth quarter. But if I look right, I might be wrong, but they dropped into cover 2. And all of a sudden, that left it soft in the middle. But they weren't playing that the whole time. Can you talk about what they were playing and what you saw?
A lot of man coverage. And honestly, I saw a lot of middle field open the times that they weren't in man coverage. I saw a lot of man coverage and then some cover 2, a decent amount. I saw a lot of man. As a quarterback, and I know Caden, I mean, like, as a quarterback, you got to want to throw the deep ball and you got to want to throw the go ball and just – playing the difference between college and pros. I'm going to say this because, I mean, obviously I have experience with both, is pro ball, the whole game of offense in pro ball is exploiting matchups. As soon as you get man coverage, you throw the ball to the man coverage guy. Your guy will, if you feel good about that, like, which you have to, that's why they're the receiver, they have to go win. That's why I think that's when I had my most success, was I just gave my receivers chances in man. I think we got to do that more with this offense. Like, our receivers are way too good to not give them chances. We don't always got to throw the perfect ball. We don't always got to call the perfect play. When you get man coverage, just throw some go balls, throw some glances, throw some slants. Like, we don't got to call the perfect play. Just give these guys chances. They're good enough to go make plays.
And man coverage with no help over the top.
Yeah.
There was no help over the top.
Cincinnati, it wasn't Sauce. Like they had the
Sauce Gardner, yeah.
And you just kept throwing it up to CJ and making big plays. Yeah. And if they give it to you, take it, right?
I mean, at some point, you got to say my guy versus your guy, and then if Brock Spalding's heating up, throw the ball to Brock more. Like, I mean, it's not like at the end of the day, it can get very simple. Like, man coverage is very, very simple to play against. You find a guy, exploit the matchup, and when that one exploits, you better hope you got another receiver, which we do, to exploit another one and just feed the hot guy. And then the running game opens up.
All right, good call, Jay. Appreciate it, man. 317-1250. We go next to Chip in Little River. What's up, Chip?
What's up, boys?
How we doing?
Good. How about y'all?
All right.
All right. At what point did we lose the game tonight? I'm like literally in the second quarter. I come home and we're getting killed.
Well, killed in the second quarter.
No, excuse me. The first quarter.
Oh,
wait, what was it? 3-0 or 6-3? At what point were we getting killed?
No. It was the third quarter.
Jeez Louise, man.
The fourth quarter.
Jesus. Where you at?
We lost the game on the pick six, or was that too early? Did we lose it in the third? What do you think, Caden?
I don't feel like as a football player you feel like you lost it there. I think as a fan, I feel like the crowd feel like we lost it there.
Great response there.
Yes. That's right.
Yes.
Completely. But my complaint was where did our defense go? I mean, it was.
Did you watch? How much of the games you watch? Chip. Where'd the defense go? I mean, the BYU ended up scoring how many points? I mean, they scored some touchdowns. Took them till the third quarter to score an offensive touchdown, which means our defense reeled off 11 straight quarters without allowing a touchdown.
BYU didn't score a touchdown until the third quarter?
No, midway through the third was their first offensive touchdown, right? So, and they put on a couple others, but defense was not the issue tonight. That was a weird call. He got home in the second quarter, and then the first quarter, and then the third quarter. I want to know what that guy was up to.
And then he was asking where the defense went.
And where's the defense, man?
He got home and got after it.
We were getting killed in the first quarter. All right, 317-1250, winding down. So if you want to get on now. We'll talk to Samuel when we return on the U.S. Cellular fifth quarter call-in show. We'll have our Brown and Wood drive of the game, our Flippo Farms, the last call of the fifth quarter. And be on the lookout this weekend, Sunday, and we'll have it on our show Monday. But the Celsius fifth quarter recap, stay active and energized all day with Celsius by your side. Look for your favorite Celsius flavor at your favorite retailer and at ECU Games. Celsius, the official energy drink of Pirate Radio, proudly distributed by the Minges Bottling Group. Back with you after this.
Saturdays are your day to kick back, relax, and have fun. That's why Ottavola Market Cafe is the perfect place to go for dinner, drinks, and takeout. Ottavola is open every Saturday at 4 p.m. on the bar side, serving a special selection of menu favorites of appetizers, pastas, and specialty pizzas. Whether it's dine-in, takeout, or drinks with friends, Ottavola is the best choice every Saturday starting at 4 o'clock. Visit OttavolaMarket.com to see what's new, and visit Ottavola on Red Banks Road every Saturday starting at 4. Pirates supporting pirates.
Beauty Bar Medi-Spa offers non-surgical aesthetics. Our expert team of licensed professionals is dedicated to offering personalized solutions giving you stunning natural-looking results. Fall into beauty with our biggest sale of the year starting September 15th. Enjoy exclusive savings and products including Botox, Xeomin, dermal fillers, laser treatments, hydrofacials, and more. Don't miss out on this incredible sale. September 15th through September 26th. Beauty Bar Medi-Spa is located on 1021 Red Banks Road. For more information on all of our services, visit beautybarmedispa.com. Fall into beauty and mark your calendars. Go Pirates!
Every team knows that the two-point play can be a winning move. That's why I'm here. State Farm agent Timothy Sawyer and my team are here to help you go for two by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score some savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. Call me, Timothy Sawyer, at 493-0002 today.
Hey, Pirate Nation, this is Caroline Cook, and if you need an experienced realtor from Eastern North Carolina that was born a pirate, then give me a call. I'm committed to helping you find your dream home, selling your property for the best possible price, and providing top-notch real estate services. I pride myself on local knowledge, professionalism, and commitment to exceeding your expectations. Explore my website, CarolineCookHomes.com, to learn more about the services I provide and the properties I have to offer. Start your real estate journey today by calling 341-1992. Go Pirates.
It's bow time. Sure, you've had a sausage biscuit before, but have you had the smoked sausage biscuit from Bojangles? Well, now is your chance. Juicy, slow-cooked smoked sausage is grilled to perfection and served on a fluffy, made-from-scratch buttermilk biscuit. No one does breakfast like Bojangles, and this smoked sausage biscuit doesn't disappoint. Right now, you can get 2 for just $5. Start your day with this flavor-packed deal while it lasts. It's bow time.
Meet the Kawasaki Nav, our first ever personal transportation vehicle designed for cruising the good life. The Kawasaki Nav 4E puts the fun in functional with a premium, sporty design and comfort for the whole family. Fully electric and loaded with storage, modern tech, and more. The Kawasaki Nav won't just wow you, it'll wow the neighbors. Be the first to nav the neighborhood. Ron Ayers Motorsports, Highway 11, north of the airport in Greenville.
Russell's is a full-service clothing store for both men and women. Family-owned and operated in historic downtown Washington for 41 years. This is Rhonda from Russell's, and we visit the country's largest markets to bring you quality clothing at affordable prices. From the finest in men's suits, sports coats, and accessories to fashionable dresses, tops, and jewelry for the women. Our attention to every detail means personal service and in-house alterations. Give Russell's a try. You, our pirate friends and customers at Russell's Clothing in downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is down on Main Street. Down on Main Street is now open 7 days a week. Stop by for the house salad with grilled chicken, the half club sandwich with chips, or everyone's favorite, the fried shrimp plate. After work, Down on Main Street is the perfect spot for dinner and drinks on the patio. Join Down on Main every Wednesday for half-price wings from 4 p.m. to close. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
This is Jeremy Lewis, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to the U.S. Cellular fifth quarter postgame call-in show. Here's Clip Brock.
All right, 317-1250, taking your calls. And we got TJ and Raleigh hanging on. We'll go to Samuel in Greensboro first. Hey, Samuel.
What's up, fellas? Shout out to you guys. After 1 o'clock in the morning, you guys are still doing your job, so appreciate that. Tough loss tonight, but it is what it is. I'm not going to go through everything that I had because I think everyone did on it pretty well, but I don't think I heard anyone mention the special teams tonight. There was a lot of mistakes on special teams tonight. Our kicker really didn't get anything. We didn't have too many touchbacks. I mean, they had a lot of opportunity to return the ball, which I think is something that we need to eliminate. You know, there's only a few things that kickers practice during the week, and for them not to be getting the ball through the end zone on some of our kickoffs is unacceptable. So that's something that we need to place an emphasis on as well. But something else I noticed was, you know, when we got in the red zones, I love Caden, but is there opportunity to maybe get right in some red zone packages, maybe to kind of use his speed or his versatility to get us in the end zone? I mean, not to say that our starting quarterback cannot do it, but I think just to give us another option, it may be something that we need to start using. But other than that, I mean, the attendance was great, fireworks were great, the flyover was awesome, but just some boneheaded mistakes. So love to hear what you guys have to say.
All right, Samuel. Thanks for staying up late with us. I'll tell you this, Mike Wright will not be speaking to the media Monday like he did last Monday because I don't think he played. Was that a smoke screen to like send him out and so they had to prepare for him? But and again, watching on TV, you see a lot more than you do live. I don't notice the numbers and stuff as much, but I don't remember seeing him at all.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing him either.
So red zone, yeah, that'd be nice, or any part of the field.
Yeah, he's a great athlete.
I don't know, man. Yeah, and at some point too, we're talking about all the weapons we have, and like, there's only one ball. So we talk about all the running backs. Who's the guy? We want Yannick and Anthony, but there's one ball to go around, and that's the JDB's got to figure out what to do. I agree with you guys. It's been inconsistent. Remember game 1, we're doing all this stuff with Petaway and Wright, and now is Petaway still on the team? I hadn't seen him at all.
Yeah.
So need to find an identity.
Yeah.
All right, 317-1250. TJ is up in Raleigh. Hey, TJ.
Hey, fellas. Good morning.
Hello.
This is my first time calling, so pretty excited right now. Everybody was doing a pretty good job before me, so obviously don't have too much to say. But, yeah, the special teams, like the caller before me said, the punt, the fumble punt, get it out on the 1 yard line. That, I think, is the game-changing, because I don't know if that's a call from John David Baker for, like, you can't throw that ball to the sideline there. I mean, it's the furthest throw on the field. And, I mean, the guy intercepted it basically in the touchdown, like in the end zone. So it's like, I just think that's a bad play call. I know we can't really run the ball, but we've had a little bit of success outside. If you bounce outside, we haven't had any success inside, but outside run, like, we've had a little bit of success. I don't know. I feel like that's just a bad play call, but yeah, I don't mind the interception in the end zone just because he's trying to make a play. It's not a great play, but I mean, he forces a ball. It's not again, bonehead play, but I like him trying to get a touchdown there. I mean, obviously, but I don't know what your guys' thoughts are on that.
Well, I will say, like, I watched it with Chandler at the game and was like, man, because he said something about, well, we're going to be down at the half 3, and I was like, I don't want a safety here. What are we going to run here on this? How do we get this ball, get a little space out of the end zone? Yeah. And was not anticipating that play call.
Yeah,
I can tell you that.
It changed the game for sure.
Yeah. I think Blake Harrell said it was an RPO, that they were hoping to run it, and Hauser pulled it.
I was going to ask you guys, with the team that really struggles to run the ball, you're on your own 1 yard line. What would you like to have seen done there?
I mean, we've talked about it. I personally would probably run like a random quarterback sneak, just get a couple more yards. But
worst play in football. Not
the worst play. Happens all the time.
All right, hold on. You missed the go
ball
on first down, so it's 2nd and 10. Now what are you running?
I'd run a go ball. I'd run, vertical choice. Where if, excuse me, my voice is going.
Yeah.
Where if the DB is bailing, then he runs a 12-yard curl pretty much. And then if the DB's man coverage, just run a go ball. That is like the base of this entire offense, is supposed to be that play of the Lane Kiffin offense.
Well, you've said it countless times all night. The man matchup was there on the outside. We just
got to take advantage.
We didn't exploit it.
Yannick Smith is a great 50-50 guy, and then we have other guys too. And a lot of these guys are blazing past dudes versus man coverage. Like, you should see man coverage. And look, and another thing is, I'm pretty sure we have the tablets on the sideline now. Like, it used to be like when we played, I sound like an old head now, but like when we played, you didn't have that. You would have to see it the next day, or you'd have to have someone up in the booth to write down the coverage, and sometimes they'd be right, sometimes they'd be wrong. If you got a tablet on the sideline and you're seeing man coverage, just go out there the next drive and be like, hey, we're losing. Let's throw some go balls. There's 3 and 9 seasons when Mo was here. I think I threw the ball 72 times my freshman year versus Tulane, and I was yeeting up go. Remember, Tony Peterson told me, listen to this story. Okay, do you remember this? Tony Peterson comes in, talking about no run game. Tony Peterson comes in, the old offense coordinator for ECU my freshman year. We're losing to Tulane. He comes in to me and says, hey, we're losing by 7 to Tulane. We're not losing. We were getting the ball first. Like, it's a game. And he says, hey, run game's not working. If you don't see anything, just throw it deep to Trayvon Brown. It's like, dog, we're losing by or is this a real college football? I didn't get told that in high school.
I like that. I like that.
There was a game where Tulane set the record, and it seemed like a weird record that they just put out, but most pass deflections in a game or something. It was probably that game. I need to go find that.
72 times that game, yeah.
All right. Thank you for the call, TJ. Let's go to Brian in Winston-Salem next. What's up, Brian?
Yeah. I enjoyed watching the game, but like the whole game, I feel like they could have worked the middle of the field way more than they did. I mean, I was sitting in the stands, and I just, oh.
Brian? Nope.
They're losing people.
Should have gone to the middle of the field more. He was watching the game, and that was about it. All right, Randy's up in Greenville next. What's up, Randy?
Hey, guys. It's an awesome job, especially staying up this late. The bottom line is when you make this many penalties and the critical turnovers, 1 pick six, it's hard to beat any team, much less a good one to a really good one. But I still think watching the games unfold, even the Coastal games, especially state games, it seems like we're playing not to lose the whole first quarter. And we're playing tight on offense. The play calling is very conservative. I hear what you guys are saying about the one-on-one matchups, but I'll have to give BYU DB's credit. It seemed like they were man for man on those long passes for the most part. There was a couple that Hauser hadn't overthrown them just slightly. It might would have worked, but I agree with the last caller. The middle of the field is not being worked enough. It seems like we don't ever do crossing routes. And the red zone, we're very poor, in my opinion, red zone offense. Going back to the first game, we don't seem to use the tight ends very effectively, like sneaking them out late after, into the end zone. And I thought the defense played good for, 2.5 quarters, and they just got worn down and all that. But hopefully the coaches can clean this mess up. It's inexcusable to have the receivers legal procedure that much,
Randy, I remember especially looking a lot in the first quarter at time of possession, and you don't think about it too much then, but there is something to the D getting worn down. I think that happened as we saw them score some late. Come on, guys. Come on. We're adults. Holden, did you have something for Randy? I thought you said I got this one.
No, I was going to throw it to Caden, but he had a point.
I think these guys are about done. Randy, appreciate the call, man, and hanging out with us late night. This is awesome. I've got the under in this game. UTSA, Colorado State, they kicked the extra point to tie it, but they were offside, so Colorado State decided to go for 2. They don't get it. No overtime. Another winner. All right, 317-1250. Last call for your calls. 317-1250. Was that the Flippo Farms? Last call of the 5th quarter. Flippo Farms THC seltzers are crafted with care right here in the heart of Eastern Carolina. No shortcuts, just real refreshing cannabis seltzer. Finally done right. Find them today at your favorite retailer, 21 and older. Please drink responsibly. We'll take a break and come back. Last call for your calls. And seriously, time of possession. It wears down the D.
The very best bagels in Greenville are at Bagel Man. Bagel Man is open every day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner until 8 p.m. If you're a person on the go, place your order ahead of time online at ncbagelman.com. Start your day with a breakfast sandwich or dine in for lunch with a tuna melt, pastrami sandwich, panini, or specialty wrap. And everyone loves Bagel Man's fresh-made desserts and pastries. Bagel Man is where Pirate Nation fuels up for game day or any day. Bagel Man, 1904 Fire Tower Road in Greenville.
Miss Shirley, play my dad's commercial now.
Okay, Lincoln, you got it.
Looking for the best ride on 4 wheels? I'm Brian Harris with 360 Golf Carts in Greenville. From parts to sales to service, we've got you covered with E-Z-Go, Club Car, and rugged utility carts ready to roll. Locally owned and operated, we'll even deliver right to you. Come see me on Highway 43, just past D.H. Conley High School, or visit 360golfcarts.com.
360 Golf Carts, pirates supporting pirates. Arr!
This is John Gavigan with the Gavigan Agency. Our top priority is doing what is best for our members. Whether you are buying a new vehicle, a new home, protecting your family with life insurance, or filing a claim, our agency will be there every step of the way. Our goal is to become a trusted advisor for you and your family for all of your personal and commercial insurance needs. Give us a call in Greenville at 756-1400 for a car, home, business, or life insurance quote today, and give us the opportunity to show you the benefits of doing business with someone who cares.
Your future is full of possibilities, and Pitt Community College can help you explore every option. You can earn a degree, learn a trade, transfer to a university, or launch a new career. We offer the support you need to succeed with flexible schedules, affordable tuition, and programs designed for the real world. Your path, your future, your college. Pitt Community College.
You've worked hard to make your business successful, and that's why it's really important to always have a bank in your corner when you need them. This is former ECU baseball player Ashley Capps from First Bank, and our experienced team of local bankers includes Lee Watson, Chris Richards, Josh Hooten, and Heath Nisbet. To get the business services that are right for your business today, come and see someone on our team at First Bank on Arlington Boulevard here in Greenville. First Bank, together with our customers, we're creating a world where individuals and communities thrive.
Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. North Carolina State Parks invites you to enjoy camping your way. With the weather changing, booking your own cabin is the perfect solution for your camping getaway. Reserve campsites or cabins today at Jones Lake, Goose Creek, and Cliffs of the Neuse. Whether you enjoy traditional camping or air-conditioned cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi, your next adventure can include hiking, beautiful scenery, and sunsets by the campfire. For information on booking a cabin, visit ncparks.gov.
Do you have any real estate questions about buying or selling residential or commercial properties? Are you curious about this current real estate market? Do you need a property manager for all your rental houses? This is proud ECU alum Scott Harris with Harris Real Estate Group, and I would love to help answer every question you have and show you a real estate experience that will be memorable and enjoyable. Every step of the way, I'm here to make your dreams a stress-free reality. Call me today at 347-1857. That's 347-1857. Go Pirates!
We filled the trucks so you'll save big bucks during the Lazy Boy Truckload Sale at Bostic Sugg Furniture. Look for the Lazy Boy truck in our parking lot. It's filled with Lazy Boy furniture at huge savings. Take advantage of big rig discounts of up to 50% off Lazy Boy recliners and motion sofas, Lazy Boy stationary furniture, leather, sectionals, and chairs. But quantities are limited. There's no reorders, no rain checks. So roll in before these savings roll out during the Lazy Boy Truckload Sale at Bostic Sugg Furniture.
You know that sound? That's the sound of relaxation in a can. Flippo Farms THC seltzers are here. It's time to try something different. Our THC-infused seltzers are crisp, refreshing, and just what you need to take the edge off without taking you out. Whether you're tailgating, grilling out, or just surviving another day of meetings, Flippo Farms seltzers bring chill with zero hangover.
Try a Flippo Farms THC seltzer at Nash Hot Chicken. 21 and older, please drink responsibly.
This is Josh Moylan, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to the U.S. Cellular fifth quarter postgame call-in show. Here's Clip Brock.
All right, back with you on a long night, early morning here. Orthopedics East injury report brought to you by Orthopedics East, offering a variety of services that would get you back in the game. You can check them out online, orthoeast.com. DeJuan Lacey, and we talked about him last week, what would happen to him. He posted on Instagram, and they don't give us anything official, but basically said, see you next year. So that's unfortunate because he was running pretty good for ECU. Heard anything about Xavier McIver? Like, is he...
he was wearing a knee sleeve today, but no, I haven't heard anything.
And Riles was kind of limping around again tonight, but played. So, and again, they don't give us an injury report. That would help us out. But also, our drive of the game is brought to you by Brown & Wood. Brown & Wood has 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 showrooms, and 1 goal that you leave a happy customer every time. You can check them out online, brownandwoodauto.com. They are on Greenville Boulevard. I mean, it's got to be the touchdown drive, I guess, but the game was almost over at that point, unfortunately. We got to start cashing in some earlier drives instead of settling for field goals. And then, man, how hype was it? I was listening. I wasn't there yet, guys, during the kickoff return. You get the ball, great field position.
Electric.
Just don't do anything with it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
We already had our Flippo Farms last call of the fifth quarter, so we'll wrap it up. I know Holt and Caden are ready to get out of here. Holt, final thoughts on tonight. I think your main point is you are pissed off after this loss.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's okay it's not okay. I'm not going to say that. Like, you're going to have bad games. Like, when you play really, really good teams, you got to play really good. And sometimes that doesn't happen. I'm totally okay with that. I had bad games in my career. You can call next show and talk about them if you want to. I don't really care. Just own up to it. Learn. I mean, look, Army's a huge game. Conference play starts now. This is when it really matters. The goal is still ahead of you. You can still do it. Clip said earlier, like, the American's probably going to go to the playoff, the champion of it. So we're either going to be that team or we're probably going to play that team at some point. So why not be it? Let's have good expectations. Let's not, go in there sitting here saying, we're ECU. We should lose this. Like, screw that. Let's go win it. Let's go make the playoff. Let's go win the conference. And if you don't believe that, then get out of the way. Go cheer for another team.
Caden, just to reiterate, what do you want to see from this offense moving forward? You're frustrated with it right now.
I want to see deep shots, more deep shots. I think that's where we can exploit a lot. I want to see Hauser have more drop back passes. I think that's where he's really comfortable. Our offensive line, they're not the strongest run game. We've seen it 4 games. I think they're really strong in the pass pro, and Hauser's very confident as a pocket passer. So let's exploit that. But I'm looking forward to the Army game. Our defense is something that we can believe in, something that's very consistent all year. I know the triple option throws in a little different schemes, little extra things you got to prepare for. But one thing we've been very good at this year is stopping the run. And I have a lot of confidence in the defense. So I'm looking very forward to the Army game. And, conference, it really matters a lot more. So I'm ready to go 1-0 in conference.
Nick, awesome job on the video production, man. You had a double winner in the Arizona State game. You got greedy. I got a little upset with you, but congratulations to you. Any final thoughts on ECU's loss tonight?
Very disappointing. I think you had a very large crowd, very hyped for a game, and you kind of went out there and laid an egg. So it was just kind of upsetting, and I think everybody kind of voiced the right opinion, or a lot of people voiced the right opinion of just being like, you should have just played better. It should have looked better.
And I appreciate you guys. I'm cynical, but like yesterday you were in here like, man, tomorrow's going to be a big day. Before the game today, you were hyped up. So you wanted it, and we didn't get it. Jackson, a.k.a. Maxon, 4-0 now on his MAC picks of the week. Had Ball State today. Maxon, you're going to have another winner for us next week. But your thoughts on this ECU loss?
It's disappointing to say the least. However, I will say this: my disappointment is not spurring from the players. It's coming from the play calling on offense.
Okay.
That specifically that pick six, I feel like just completely killed everything in Dowdy Ficklin and solidified the students wanting to go home. Because it from a fan standpoint, especially since, and the Chili Water Chat Gang was talking about it a little bit too, ECU's students nowadays don't understand football as well as they used to. Because after I saw it in the Campbell game, I saw it tonight watching the broadcast. As soon as it's halftime, everybody leaves. Everybody's gone. Yeah. And it just, as soon as that happened, I kind of looked at Nick. I was like, that's the momentum killer right there. Like everything that we've been building to, every bit of offense that looked like we could actually spur in the second half, I just lost all faith in it, just about as much as they did, because that's how it looked. So
thank you, Jackson. We got more callers that we got to get to, but appreciate your thoughts tonight and your efforts today.
The phone hasn't rang.
All right, that'll do it for the U.S. Cellular fifth quarter call-in show. Appreciate all y'all tuning in. Had some big numbers tonight. Ton of calls. Line was blowing up all night long, so thank you for your support of the show of Pirate Radio. And guess what? We're right back at it Thursday night, ECU Army. Appreciate you holding, Caden. See you guys. Yes, and we'll talk to all y'all then. We'll see you 3:30 on the Bud Light pregame tailgate on Thursday, and after the game on the U.S. Cellular fifth quarter call-in show. Good night. Good morning.
You have been listening to the U.S. Cellular fifth quarter postgame call-in show. Join us next time for complete postgame coverage of East Carolina football, exclusively on Pirate Radio.